intermission screen I'll just hit at the same time. So,
I mean, that's
woo!
just time saving right there.
There we go. So okay,
It's efficient.
we've already started, ended, and started again. Um,
That was a quick session.
all right. We can.
So, last time,
Yeah. So
bad things happened.
last time
We
we had an internet connection. Internet connection issue
Oh,
first.
Jesus. Do you want to go over what happened after we lost our internet connection?
Yes, that is what I believe we will do. Yeah, I think
Yeah, DM.
I think I'll have Corey do it.
Ow, Jesus.
I mean, the recap for last session is we almost got into a fight, and then McGraw's like, "What the hell is going on? I wasn't paying attention. We're not doing that. That's stupid." And lots of talking for pretty much going back to where we were before that, with McGraw kind of cold cocked Thaddeus onto the ground to solve the issue. Then we had to go to town to check out where the explosion was. We did some triage. We helped some people. Put out the fire. Two of our party members, who are brawny and maybe missing a couple, brain cells, decided to make a competition at hacking through the wall. One of them was a lot more successful than the other, not naming any names. And we found a sign for the gray market in there, and some of us tried tracking down the owner, whose footsteps just disappeared. He was limping along the way. And every single other way, they were pretty much super generic from what we knew were in all of them.
Except for a limp.
We followed the tunnel that the explosion came through and found a bunch of dead bodies, and then more dead bodies, and then, hey, a larder with more dead bodies that were harvested of organs, including Thorgrim's party. Sorry, Thorgrim.
Partner.
I mean, the rest of them were there too. There were mutant creature people things in there also, and we chose the two most fucked up ones to take back and then burn the rest. Thorgrim got to say goodbye properly. Congratulations, Thorgrim. Then we went to a different end, and we decided that not everyone wants to live. As our instructor got stabbed in the eye while we were down below. Apparently, the choice between paperwork or stabbed in the eye, he took the stabbed in the eye, despite the fact that what it killed him was actually being choked to death, but details. There was also a note on his chest that said an eye for an eye. They kind of left out the part that says leaves the whole world blind, but hey! And then we have to figure out what the hell we're gonna do from there. I miss anything important?
Yeah, no, yeah. So the assassination of.
Sorry.
I did miss something important.
Yeah.
Alaric's, he's gone now.
Yeah, he's
Alaric's meeting with his sister.
Yeah, Alaric had a miss.
But not all of us know about that.
Yeah, actually, I think none of you know about that. But yeah, Alaric had a secret meeting with his sister. He busted out of there with a 20. He sent me a message saying he rolled a stealth check. He rolled a 25, and just disappeared from what was going on with the party happenstance. And this happened after the internet connection issue that I was having. So that's why the stream had to cut off. We went ahead and finished the D&D session. And during that, like Corey said, Elliot McGraw, the actual investigator in this group, the leader of the group, was assassinated brutally, even though he has checked upon multiple times, but not really checked upon multiple times by Thorgrim. You thought he was just out cold. Well, he was. He was.
It's been a long couple days.
He'd been taking the forever sleep. Yeah. And yeah, I think
a retirement nap.
That pretty much touches on all the issues, and we left off them investigating McGraw's body and James heading over to the outpost to start looking for some paperwork. And I think we're going to pick up with James, if you would please play that music, my good sir.
The fact that McGraw's last words were bitching about paperwork.
Yeah. This is the last words you heard were, in fact, him bitching about paperwork. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick up with James. You are arriving at the outpost. It's a small building. It's probably like 1,000 by 1,000 square feet. Or no, like 1,000 square feet. I don't know why I said 1,000, but it's 1,000 square feet. So like there's like an office, an entryway office, and then there is a like a storage room and like a filing room behind the office. I mean, it's not a very big building. It's literally just an outpost, someone to keep tabs on the town, more or less. So, pick up with you.
So I'm gonna walk through the door and look at the clerk, show her my badge, and say I'm just going to look up some paperwork on the building that blew up yesterday. See if anybody's had any records on it.
Did you bring the proper paperwork to pull files?
Yeah, it's called this, and I just show my badge again.
She pulls out her own badge showing she's higher ranked than you. Did you bring the proper paperwork to pull files?
I pull out a bottle of alcohol. Yes, here.
Roll a persuasion check. I'm gonna roll.
Alcoholic.
I'm gonna roll.
See, I get to add nothing to that.
The power of whiskey compels you. I don't drink.
Or is it grain alcohol? I feel like it's just straight grain alcohol.
You could use that stuff to blow up a city. Oh wait, check that one off the list.
Tears coming down my eye. Got a nat 1.
Oh, it seems you've tried to bribe a superior officer. That warrants a report.
Article 92.
What is your name and badge number?
My bad. My name is Alaric.
How do you spell that?
Alaric. My bad.
Oh, okay. Alaric.
Aelaric.
Okay. What's your last name?
Spell it.
Norwood.
He remembered. I didn't think he'd remember.
Did he remember, or did he cover his mouth over the Discord?
Oh, yeah. Alaric Norwood. Okay, very well. Oh, you will be going on report for trying to bribe a superior officer.
Hold on, I have a question. Are our names on our badges at all?
No.
So literally anyone that finds one of these badges on a
There's
dead body should be like, I'm an investigator now.
There's a number. There's a number assigned to each badge number. Would you please provide your badge numbers, sir?
Sorry. Mine's kind of messed up from that fire yesterday.
Oh.
Got my number.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. That is another report going on your name. Improper maintenance of equipment.
My bad. I fucked up, I know.
Oh, looking at a hefty fine. Shame.
You remember when he went for a medic?
So my parents are kind of famous in this area. Can you just send the bill?
The Norwoods, I suppose I could, yes. It would be prevalent to send it to your family, as the investigatorium does not pay for its own fines. So, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Now,
and I'm gonna walk out.
Wait, no, you wanted paperwork.
Yes?
You wanted paperwork. All you have to bring is a providing warrant or something like that to prove.
Well, the warrant's with my commanding officer. I didn't know I needed it to check the paperwork.
Oh, well.
I'm new.
You're brand new. Okay, I'll strike the improper maintenance. It'll just be a smaller fine, but you're new. This is fine.
Thank you.
Yes, but you will still get fined for trying to bribe me. I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a stickler on the rules.
Hey, if we don't keep up with the rules, you know, everything goes to...
A man after my own heart. Thank you, sir.
How old are you?
Damn.
No!
I'm 30.
Oh, God.
Okay.
All right, so you
You
start.
been doing the song?
I've
Every
been
time now.
I've been stationed here for like a year. It's not great.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty bad here.
It's everyone's going missing. It's not good at
Okay.
all.
Yeah, I'll be back with the paperwork though. And
Okay.
now I leave.
Okay. Yeah.
As I'm leaving, I'm just like, I'm not telling our what I did.
It's pretty funny.
I would like to point out that Thorgrim has had like 100% success rate dealing with people, and James
I
has
have
had a
+4
0%
charisma.
success rate.
Dude, my roles with dealing with people has been shit.
It is very funny.
I'm just glad you didn't ask me to throw a deception check because I guarantee
Yeah,
I
that's
would
what
have
I was
passed.
thinking. I'm like, what?
I got 18 charisma, baby.
Yeah.
Thorgrim's been around.
I got a fucking 0.
All right. So you head back to the tavern. As you're heading back, what is the rest of the group doing?
Has the shock worn off? Did we finish?
I think you guys are like 5 minutes in to finding his body.
I'm looking through his shit to see if I find anything interesting or useful.
We already went through that. You found his knuckles.
No, I know, but I mean, if it's 5 minutes in,
Okay.
I'm probably still doing
Okay.
that.
Is
Yeah, I already,
Am I back
already
yet?
went through his. I already went through his body.
I'm not gonna say anything and go to the blacksmith.
I got pocket watches, pocket watches, and brass knuckles, 30 gold pieces, ball bearings, string. 5 pocket watches. My bad.
Yeah, it was fine.
I think someone doesn't want us digging this deep. This could be a warning.
Yeah, I think that did I already send out that letter? Because I said I was gonna send out letters, but it's only been 5 minutes, so I would think that.
No,
I've gotten
you
to
haven't.
it yet.
You haven't got to it yet.
Pigeon
no.
just flew
Yeah. off. Heard you needed a letter dropped. So I think that I'm gonna send out for a new leader, for a new team lead, so that we're not shooting in the dark on this. We have a little more experience. But that being said, we need to be weary of someone taking that team lead and either saying they disguising them as our team lead. So someone might either kill our new team lead or say that they are, and then we just go with them. So we need to make sure that we're very weary about that.
Or maybe put a phrase in the letter then.
So, would I be able to get any information
idea.
off of that letter that was left on him? Like how the handwriting is, anything like that?
Well, I would say there's a little bit of something to it. The handwriting is in calligraphy. Like, actually elegant handwriting.
Would that be something that an aristocrat we would know that isn't common handwriting?
It's an older practice. It's really upheld by like.
So it's like Gen Z in cursive.
Was it?
Yeah, it's like Gen Z in cursive. It doesn't happen that often anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
the question is, does it look like it was pressed heavy, like a heavy hand wrote it, or did a light hand write it?
I would need him to roll a investigation check.
I'm going to roll that check because I have proficiency in what's it
Did you
called?
get calligraphy proficiency?
Forgery kit or something?
And forgery.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I'm the roll that for him. Because I was just thinking that too. And then do I get advantage with it? Because I'm helping them?
Sure. But the cap roll you can make is a 23 because it's only a proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to. Am I back yet?
No, not
So,
yet,
what is
not
your
yet.
bonus to this roll, by the way? Total.
My bonus to this roll
It's
is
a plus 3.
Plus 3? Okay. So I got 20 on my first time.
Because I was gonna say I have a +7.
To what?
My investigation is a 7.
I wouldn't get anything other than that?
I would say, because he's specifically looking at writing, this actually might be better than just a raw investigation. Like the DC will be less so.
Okay, so I got 19 and 20.
So 20. I mean, like it's it's a very old art form at this point that's barely used. And like the hand it's written with was not heavy at all. It was very delicately written, as if someone took the time.
Okay.
What are the odds?
Do you think it would be written by like a left hand, right hand, female, male?
I would say gender hard to figure out, but written with a right hand.
And then, is there even any giving, like any letters that seem off, that are relaying any other messages?
No, there's no message within the message. It does seem like a blatant threat.
An eye for an eye. It's blatantly, you fucked with us, we kill you.
Okay.
The dead body with it was the subtlety.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Well, that's what I'd like to propose. Do you think this came from what we're pursuing, or from something we've done a few days ago?
I'm pretty sure. You
Either.
guys might not have seen this. I pull the sign out. We're in the room, right? We're back in the room.
Yeah, you guys are in McGraw's room.
I'm pulling the sign out because remember we kept the sign. We found this in the inn.
All right. Well,
And it's the sign for the Grey Mark, essentially.
This was obviously targeted towards McGraw, so who in here would know, in this city would know his identity?
Anyone that was here when he investigated last time?
Well, they wouldn't let him leave last time, eh? If this was their goal.
I mean, we also didn't stop them last time.
Fair. So you're saying it's the whales?
That
Perhaps
or
the sister?
Not
the whales
so
are just
much...
a small cog in the machine for a bigger threat.
Yes,
The
but we
bigger
can-
threat being either the spider group or the Grey Market, which seems to supply for the spiders.
There was thief cant on the wall near where the entrance was also, so any group of thieves is probably involved in some level as well.
Or a hired professional.
All right. At this point, James from Jamestown, son of James, walks in.
Oh, finally! Where you been?
James!
Well, I
What
went
did
to
you
go
find
get
out?
the check out paperwork, but I need the
Your information is dire.
permit. But our captain has that. Where's our captain now? I need the permit.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I have
What
all the
paperwork do you
paperwork.
need?
Why do you have his paperwork?
Because I got all the stuff off his body.
Because he's
Oh.
dead.
Oh, we didn't
The
tell you?
fuck?
Yeah, he died.
Oh yeah, that's how you tell someone he's dead. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Thorgan
I
was
was,
just like he snored
he's
too
dead.
much and just decided.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who killed him?
I'm joking, Thorgrim. I don't blame you.
Oh, what? Sorry, I zoned out for a second.
They want to show him the note and
I've had a fair bit of trauma when it comes to people leading me.
You know what? I would. Most people would be angry if they're drinking right now. You get a pass though.
Well,
Let's do it. Let's have a nice breakfast stout.
I mean, there's nothing we can do besides let him know. Can I get the paperwork though? So, because I gotta go turn it in to look at the files on that place.
you don't want to try and like bury our leader or have him shipped
we
off or honor us
Well,
or anything?
he's with our organization, and we gotta follow the rules on that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna want to.
Yeah.
Hey,
Investigate,
Rules
look
are
at the
very
body.
rules are very important. Okay, here you go.
Why don't we take him to the outpost?
Well, we can let the outpost know and
Yeah.
check what they want to do.
That's actually a really good idea.
Is that not what we
So
planned on
let's
taking
bag
us?
them up. So we'll start bagging them up, and then we'll get them over there.
We're
Because
not
the
even
outpost is
gonna-
where everything else is, right?
So I gotta ask, what are we bagging him up with?
Someone's
Sheets.
bag, not it.
Sheets.
Okay, so you're gonna start bagging them with sheets. I'm gonna go over to the inn and start paying for those sheets because they're ruined and we're taking them.
Somehow, I feel like they're not going to be surprised.
All right. While you guys are bagging McGraw's body, wow, such a Jesus Christ! I did not let this character marinate long enough.
We're like, all right, yep, on with the next one.
Yeah.
Listen, it would hit us a lot more if it hadn't been for the fact that you almost TPK'd us.
Yeah, and you already almost killed him
Twice.
So I mean, we knew it was gonna happen eventually, pretty soon in the future.
Yeah, he's more like the boy who cried wolf. It's like, die already, dude.
We're more surprised
yeah,
it was him, not us.
How many times are you gonna fake kill him before you actually kill him? God,
Oh, back to life. It's just back again.
Listen. Thorgrim's already lost an entire team. Most of the people my character trained with originally are dead. We're not getting a reaction because we're just like 1,000-yard staring Vietnam hamster.
We did just see a lot of death yesterday too, with all the people that died in that fire. So it's kind of like
there's a lot of trauma going on.
We saw a man
We're having to
explode.
Work through in our
We are
brains.
not
I
okay.
hear a lot of coping. A lot of coping going on.
We are not okay.
Okay, so while you guys are doing that, your giant party member is heading over to the blacksmith. You head a few blocks down and you find like the blacksmith's row, and there's like people who do like house supplies and like farming supplies, and there's like armorers and weapons makers.
Wait, can I go to the weapons and armor maker?
Yeah.
Can I use this real quick?
You want to use my forge? That's what you want to use, boy?
Yeah. And then I pull out the badge.
What the fuck that's supposed to mean to me? You gotta pay.
How much?
Well, what you trying to make?
I'm just trying to blow out some steam.
Oh. Okay, well, and a gold, I guess, for equipment and supplies you'll probably use.
I'll throw him 2 gold.
All right. Cool. Let me show you.
This man can retire now.
Yeah, 1 gold was like the guy left his job.
This is a little different. This is a business owner, so a little different. All right.
Afford an apprentice now.
What kind of equipment you want to work with?
Mainly weapons, but I have my own stuff for that.
Oh, so you don't need any metal or wood or anything like that.
Maybe a little bit more wood. I don't really hold wood, but
Yeah, me neither. Getting old sucks, brother.
agreed.
Easy not to.
Old wood.
All right. Well, if you need anything, I'll just be right over here.
Okay. And I'm going to make a bunch of things.
Okay. So you start working. And
I'm
then
gonna fix my. I'm gonna be like saying like random phrases and stuff, like to blow off steam.
Okay.
Like eye for an eye all the time.
Okay. Yeah. While you're doing that, we'll cut back over to. This will take you a while, depending on what
Okay,
you
that's
want to do. Yeah. Okay. We'll cut back over to the other goobers. Currently, having bagged and tagged the corpse of Elliot McGraw, and transporting it along with the warrant to the outpost. You guys, it doesn't take long to get all this done.
Right before we go to the outpost, I'm gonna grab a lark and be like, so there's an old lady in there if you want to hit on her.
She's only 30, dude. She just sounds old.
30's old.
Well, my heart's already with Erda. She pretty much stole the heart, stole my heart when I met her. If I ever see her again, I'll.
Sounds like a fox.
Oh, yeah. Oh God. You don't get me started, dude. It's yeah. She's.
No,
oh
get
my
started.
God.
Well, just watch
Don't get me
because
started.
she's old and kind of loopy, and she called me Alric for some reason. So
Arik? Who's Arik?
I don't know. So just if she's
Oh.
messing up our names, don't point it out.
Okay.
Okay, James from Jamestown.
Okay, James.
All right, so you guys all walk in, and as soon as she sees James, it seems you've brought back the warrant, Alaric. It's good to see you again.
Oh, don't. He's not Alaric. He's James. His name is James. My name's Alaric.
What?
This is Thorgrim. This is Thorgrim. This is Nil.
And this is our dead commander as we
And
hold the bag.
unfortunately, our leading team lead has perished in the last battle. Actually, not even the last battle. He was assassinated in the middle of the night. Thorgrim found him this morning with this stapled to his chest and on the point at Nil for him to show.
I just back up a moment. What did you say? You said you're Alaric and he's James?
No,
That's
he's
the
talking
most
about.
important thing.
Like I was
conversation.
say, we have a dead commander here. Is this not affecting you? Well, y'all
Is
see a
is
lot
that
of
the
dead
most
people.
important thing in this conversation?
I mean,
Yeah,
it
my
is the
name's
one
Alaric.
thing that
His name's
has
James. But our
contrast.
team lead is dead. This just,
And we
this
have the
this should take more
paperwork.
precedence.
Very well.
That 60%'s a bitch.
Well,
It's like just like
Yes.
looking,
Someone
I'm just like
walk up
looking
and
around
set
to
the
see if there's
paperwork
dead
on
bodies
her
there.
desk.
I'm looking for other bodies piled in here somewhere.
very well,
So I
James.
put the paperwork on her desk, and I would look at her and be like, "Where do you want me to put the body?"
There's the room to the right. This is where we keep our corpses.
Do you have honors or
Yes, we will be embalmed and sent back to Central to receive the proper rites and possibly sent back to remaining family members.
Do you have his badge?
Go ahead and mark that down for 3 more, and I'm gonna bring Elspeth and
No,
the rest of the
you guys
party.
already dropped them off yesterday. They're already here. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, checking for where the dead bodies are in the building.
So, do you have his badge? I'm talking to.
do I have his badge? Yes, I have.
He's
Yeah.
the one that has his badge.
You might want to turn the badge in.
I'm gonna give it to her specifically. So this is his badge.
Oh. Elliot.
And
McGraw, that's not good
when
at all.
before you send him out, I just want to pay my last respects to him. Would
As you see,
would you
James
please,
throwing his body on the table with the hoof. It's
James?
heavy.
That's not called for.
He's heavy.
This is fine, right there. Alaric Norwood, fine.
Well, wait, what?
Yeah.
Fine. Why? Am I fine?
Why?
Disrespecting the corpse of your commanding officer.
No, I'm Alaric. That's James.
Wait, what?
No, I'm
Yes,
a lark.
Here's
That's
my
James.
ID. My ID's right here. I'm Alaric.
Oh,
Hey,
may I
go.
see? Let me see that. And she kind of
Here you go.
starts flipping through a book. Oh yes, you're definitely Alaric Norwood. That's interesting. So you lied to me as well. And she's
No,
looking
I
at
never lied to you.
No, she's looking at James.
Okay.
You just see James kind of just like pushing one foot in the ground.
I
like,
start
going
looking at
in,
James too. I'm
and
like,
start blinking at her with some eyes, like,
Oh, so this
Little cool
individual
puppy dog.
here, whatever his name may be, he claimed to be you when I told him that I was going to fine him so that the fine would be sent back to your family instead of his.
James,
yeah, you're richer
you're a
than
family
me.
man. You wouldn't do this, would you?
That's exactly what he did. I'm telling you to your face.
Telling you to. James, how long have we known each other? What? Why would you? You know my family's in debt. You know my
about 3
family's
sessions.
No, don't do that.
Much longer than that.
He's been drinking the mushroom brew again.
We've known each other for much longer than 3 sessions.
Yeah, this is true. It's actually
Yeah,
more like 3
true.
years now.
I was gonna say, I think I can't even count the amount of sessions at this point.
James, you know my family's hardships. You know, I'm here.
Didn't we
because
just
of my
send all the
family's
money
debt.
to your family?
No, the money's right here.
You don't know that.
Oh,
You sent
The money's
money.
right
I wasn't in that conversation. My character wasn't, so he thought we sent it to your family.
No, the money's
None of
in
us
the...
were part of that conversation.
None of
Okay.
it, not yet. Not
I'll do you all a favor, please. This is annoying. I'm getting a headache. I'll drop the fines as your illustrious leader is dead. But
I mean, I wouldn't say illustrious.
you, James from
James.
Jamestown, you're going on report.
Okay.
Report, what's that?
Here, I already did it for you.
Well,
At least I just hand her the paper.
Oh, thank you so much. This is very well written. You could be a very good clerk, sir. Hmm.
He's looking
Is
for
the
a new
rate of
spot.
survival better than 60%?
45.
Oh God!
What is killing
That's
you?
a high death rate. Is that alcoholism?
Paper
that-
cuts.
Paper cuts.
Infections
okay.
are...
Suicide?
We have no medicine.
Damn. That's
I'm
rough.
a
That's a rough
lead-
way to die.
I haven't
Did,
even brewed
did she
anything
hear
yet.
me when I said I wanted to pay my
Yeah,
final
she
respects?
heard you. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, the paper thing got me.
Yeah, you pay your final respects.
We will make sure this job is going to kill you one
after
way
he
or
gets
another.
embalmed and before he gets sent to, so however long that takes, how long does that usually take?
Well, she has to call in a mortician or she has to send out for
Also-
a mortician and all that.
Where
So
are
I'm
they
gonna
going
go
to get the
start looking at
ethanol
paperwork.
to embalm him with here? It's gone now.
Do you happen to have any literature on?
Literature investigator outpost?
Literature on. Sorry, I was trying to collect my thoughts on how to say this without sounding crazy. Literature on insects or
You mean
dangerous.
like studies as opposed to poems, correct?
Yes, studies. Yes.
Oh, I don't believe we keep that in stock here. There's libraries nearby, though.
Do you have any documentation on any of the myths from this area?
Myths?
Yeah,
Like,
myths.
like the Tooth Goblin?
Oh god.
Where do you?
James,
where
you
did
were
the-
right.
Where did this thing come from?
Oh,
Two
that
thou-
was
this is
me.
the second
I
time I heard
came
about
up
this.
with that.
2 times we've heard about this now. They must be real.
Doesn't
I'm
mean
telling
that
you.
just because. Okay, no, we don't have paperwork on myths.
Okay. Do you have paperwork on any of the missing people?
Oh, we have lots of paperwork. I believe your party member is already back there looking through our files now.
Okay. Do you have paperwork on where they came from also? Or their houses or their...
It varies person to person. Some people are quite off the grid, if so to speak. Some people are very well documented.
And then do you have any documentation on the inns and the bars for this town and who owns them?
Yes, we collect, because we are the outpost for not only the investigatorium but the logisterium, we collect all sorts of tax paperwork and whatnot.
Okay. Can I look at and see where that the full moon, who owns that, and who
As James walks out with the paper that you're asking for, he finds it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm just walking out, looking at both of y'all. What are you
What?
talking about?
That one there. He's got it in his hands. Snatch
Oh,
that man.
Hey, James. Oh,
Why are we
snatch him?
snatching me?
Because you're a
Big
liar.
bad
You're a liar. Yeah, why are you lying so much? What's going on? Is this how you deal with trauma?
What's trauma?
We provide therapists.
Yeah, we might need a couple therapists for everyone in the group.
Oh,
their
I don't
survival?
need therapy. I got this. I'll take a ball out and drink it.
Well, he
That's
really
he needs therapy.
he
He
needs therapy now.
he does need therapy.
Thorgrim, you want a drink?
Oh, what time is it?
It's time to drink.
It's 9 o'clock in the
It's-
morning.
I'm sober.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'm sober until noon on Wednesdays.
It's not Wednesday. It's Thursday.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I'll have a sip then.
Oh,
Great.
are we we good now?
It was like it was thematic because it's just like she's droning on about this thing and no one can manage to keep like focused on it as they're zoning in and out.
Are we good now? Is my voice good now?
Yes.
I believe so.
I don't even remember.
I think they're still lingering.
Oh, we're gonna have to deal with it for a little bit, as long as it's not roboting out.
I'm just letting you know.
What was the question? I forgot.
Jails or...
Oh! Yes, no, we have a county jail where we keep the local drunks and thieves who are poor at their job, and it's mostly holding for them and maybe the occasional dangerous criminal who will then get transferred to the Black Tower to spend the rest of their lives.
Are there any dangerous criminals in there right now?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Where's that?
It's right around the corner.
Oh, okay. I'll have to stop in there. Do I just show my... Is there certain paperwork I need to do to talk to someone, or...
Well, to speak to private prisoners, you probably need to show a warrant, but to just go in, you just need a badge.
Okay. I'll need to speak to some of the thieves there to kind of get some information on the thief guild or thief rings around here.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so
do I fill this warrant out now, or...
You can use the warrant you currently have, which is still part of the ongoing investigation, as circumstances have clearly changed.
Did we get an extension form on this?
I need a carrier pigeon to take a letter to one of my training officers.
Would you like it sent to Central?
What was that?
Would you like it sent to Central?
Oh, yes.
Oh, very well. Give me one moment.
Specifically, who was my instructor for my course?
Your specific instructor out of the hundreds that were there?
The one that was at my graduation, you know?
They had the anvil on that.
Yeah. We had when we were paired up with each other as a group.
The dude with the giant hammer?
Yes.
That was an instructor. That was the first investigator. That's boss of the whole organization.
Right? Okay. I'm going to send him the letter.
Okay. That's first investigator Franz.
And the letter's gonna have in their description or decryptive messages pertaining to the spiders and the spider ring or whatever, and then it's also gonna talk about how his friend perished in the line of duty and how he died, and then I'll have the origami thing like I said last time, where it's kind of looks like when you fold it into the seal, our seal shape, it looks like a spider.
Okay, cool. As you're getting this letter together, she brings out a pigeon that's like, it's like this big. It's like a giant.
The swole pigeon of doom.
It's like a fucking
It's like a duck
pigeon.
It's the carrier of the carrier pigeons.
Lisa,
And I put the small spider book that I transcribed one of them in there, and then the note also in there.
Okay, this is Jethro. Jethro, sit. And the pigeon sits. Good.
Damn. Wow, Jethro, you're impressive.
He's jacked. Gets a lot of birdseed, this one.
You're just gonna hear me from the other room. Did she say that they brought food?
No, bird food, not human food.
Oh.
Okay, well, let me see you later. And she bundles it up in some twine, and then takes some hot wax, pours it over, and then presses the investigatorium seal in it, and then ties it to Jethro's legs. Okay, we get to carry him outside. Give me one moment. Is she?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with her outside.
She
And I'm gonna watch him fly away.
She's like your age, but it takes her 5 minutes to walk outside. She's like, I don't know, maybe
Those paper cuts.
Maybe she's pretending to be old. Like, there's something not completely right with her physiology. Yeah.
I'm telling you, she was supposed to be old, but then we had a lark, so now it can't be old.
That's true.
Yep.
Well, DM, For your information, I'm in love with Erda.
Okay.
So you can have old people all you want.
Okay. We'll see about that.
We'll see.
We'll see about that.
Until the next old person. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm gonna call you Erda. You're okay with that, right?
just say Erda's your name.
You're gonna be my future Erda.
Yeah. So you follow her very slowly outside, and she's like, and you guys finally get outside. I don't know why you followed me, but okay. Fly, Jethro, fly! And he, like, you can hear whoosh, whoosh, like heavy wing flaps, and he's just like, he sits there for like a second, and then like it's almost like what you'd see in like a really goofy anime. He just, and he's just fucking gone. Like,
is it sad when you were saying fly, Jethro, fly? I was like, I think it was the witch of the west going, fly, monkeys, fly.
Yeah.
I was somewhat
There's
baked
no
on him
way
just
someone
not being able to
shot
fly
that.
and just walking.
There's no one someone shot that out of the sky with an arrow. So.
Very
Dude.
unlikely. He is very tough and fast.
That pigeon would take a trebuchet shot and be like, "That all you got, bro?" You
He gonna catch that trebuchet shot and break it in half. Be like,
Let me show you what I can do. Takes a boulder, drops it on someone. Don't mess
Takes
with
the
the pigeon.
trebuchet and builds a nest out of it.
Okay, well, is there anything else I can do for you after I get the mortician and whatnot?
Guys?
I'm like looking through a booklet that we were given. Just like, hold on, I'm trying to figure out where.
I'm
Is
so
there like
trying
a
to find
page
that
number
symbol.
in here for what to do when your commanding officer dies?
Yeah, you guys pretty much followed the instructions. You find it. You guys pretty much followed. It's like sit and wait. Send for another. Like.
All right. So
I'm still looking for information on that symbol.
First things first,
Yeah.
I would recommend we get a different inn where we haven't lost anyone yet.
Maybe all in the same room.
Yeah.
How many inns are there in this town?
Maybe one in a
A
basement
lot.
somewhere?
This is a giant town, dude.
Okay. Well,
We got the money. We could just buy a house at this
We could-
point.
you could always probably stay at my family's house. They have really good accommodations.
You guys keep talking. I'm listening. I gotta go do something real quick.
I think that, and we won't have to pay for a stay. It'll just be, they have plenty of rooms at their keep. Just watch your pockets.
Can you say with 100% certainty that your family was in no way involved in this or the gray market in any fashion whatsoever?
My older brother would never allow something like this to happen under his.
What's your
What about the
dad
second brother?
know?
My dad? My dad's not running things anymore. My older brother is, and despite what my father thinks.
What
And
about your
my
second brother?
my second brother's from. If
Is
he's,
it 100% certainty?
it's better than being stabbed in the face by someone
Well,
in the middle of the night.
The biggest question
My-
is, do you want to put
my-
your family at risk like that? If there's someone hunting us, you're putting someone else at risk. If we go
They
there,
have a lot of, for the amount of debt we're in, they have a lot of protection, and I doubt someone's going to come against the whole house. That doesn't seem very smart, otherwise they would have already done it.
And if there's a
and-
bounty on us?
I mean, they
in
did. They are
regards-
fighting the Investigatorium, which is the biggest organization ever. Do you think that family is really that big at this point? Like, I mean, Investigatorium, your family.
Well, no, they're not that big. I don't think anyone's as big as the
Corey.
Investigatorium.
Yeah.
Real quick, I wanted to.
Yes.
This is off topic completely. Look,
Aww.
Destiny, red, white, and blue, baby. Magnus the fucking bald eagle. Minigun for America, dude. There we go.
There.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Guns out for America.
Yeah. Okay. So I just had to show Corey. I hadn't
It's-
showed Corey yet.
This is just an option for everyone. I know my family's wanting to see me. I can always go myself and go have dinner with them, but I would love you guys are my family. I've spent 2 years with you guys. and
Didn't he just lie
I-
about you to my face?
He does. He also shows his family a lot. There's a lot of quirks in this family, just like any
Oh,
other
I
family.
haven't done that yet. You want to see my
I know. I'm
pictures with my
surprised you haven't
kids?
done that.
Here, I'm handing him a form for showing your family to a superior officer.
Yes, trying to bribe a superior officer through affection for families. Article C, Section 178
the fine
in the
money-
Investigatorial
I'm gonna put
Handbook.
the fine. I'm gonna put the fine money on her desk and then show her the pictures.
Oh, that's not enough.
Can I get a couple of those in short form?
Article C.
You
That's
want
great.
short? There's a printing press just down the road. They do. I think they do a sheet. A copper for every 10 sheets.
Yeah, I'll probably.
You can't actually fine me for that because I'm not bribing you. I'm actually showing you.
You're bribing my attention.
Would you say I'm bribing your attention?
You're trying
or
to
this
take
be
my.
polite.
Is it
Are you-
polite to shove someone's family down someone else's face? You don't even know if I have a family. What if my family all died? Then I get the press when you show me your family,
Whoa,
and then I
whoa,
kill
whoa, whoa.
kill myself.
You need 638.
Why are you getting
for
so
that one.
hostile right now? We're on your side. We're on your team.
I don't like families.
He was
You
showing
don't like
his family.
families?
He was just being cordial. Now you're getting very hostile. That's Article what? Nil? What is that? What article is that? When a superior officer
There's not
yells
one.
at you for
Superior
no
officers make the rules.
Oh,
That's the first page.
accusing an officer of breaking a rule. That seems to be Article B, Section 156. That's another fine.
I put the money for both fines on the table.
Okay, you guys owe her like 15 gold right now.
Oh, what?
Bro, that's
Oh my
that's
God.
nothing
It's
to
great
us.
watching
though.
y'all dig deeper.
That's nothing to us though. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so are you guys gonna go to Alark's family? What are you guys doing?
Where's our wagon of?
Considering one of the last things that
just dropped the
our
money off
leader
here.
said before dying was, "Hell
Okay.
no, we're not going there." I think we should probably not go there.
I'm gonna go in the safe and replenish our pockets.
Did you have to file a request form for that?
Yes. Here it is.
This will take 3 to 5 business days.
We're gonna be sticking around town for that time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you'd like to pay the
And-
expedition fee.
Is
What's-
there a
how much is
safe
that?
house?
A gold.
Okay. Here you go.
Oh, and I'm gonna show a little. I'm gonna flip her off. Be like, oh, there you go.
No. Stop, James.
Oh,
James.
that's another fine. That's
I
another.
give her
Can I get a
gold,
promotion
and I
just
go-
so I can find him also?
Yeah. Can we just can we all get promoted and then just like kind of just put our boot on him a little bit?
Trying to perform sexual activities with the
Oh,
with
no.
with the teammates. That's another fine.
I am into very old women. The older the better. And he is not what I'm into. That's not a thing. No, thank
I'm
you.
gonna leave now.
Bigotry. That's another fine. No.
It's just leave while you guys are digging a deeper
Bigotry.
hole.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
I'm
go
out.
replenish our pockets.
Okay, yeah,
And
you managed to the requisition. You can only requisition the amount you're supposed to be allotted, so you can't go over that. So you're supposed to be allotted a total of 10 gold apiece, which is enough to actually pay for pretty much all travel and whatnot. It's just enough to cover your asses on a mission, is what it's supposed to be. So you replenish yourselves back up to 10 gold apiece.
We all had 30 gold because it was non-weight, like, right? That's what.
Yeah, I thought we all had
30
30
got
gold.
out before
So
we
we all
put
had
it
30
in.
gold. I just replenished us back up to 30 gold.
Well, so
By only taking 10 pieces
you just
left.
you legitimately is the right way to say it. Legitly is the wrong way to say it. Thank you. Legitimately is fuck. I lost my train of thought on my
Wait a second.
vocabulary.
What's going on?
So we took 30 out before we put it
Oh,
in,
that's where it
and
was.
and now he's getting 10 gold
You
out.
did just pay 20
Yeah.
gold, by the way. So,
Yes.
so you're able to pull 10 gold for each of you. So whatever that 20 gold, you need to figure out where that 20 gold came out of. So who's
But it ain't
subtracting?
coming out of my
James's
pockets.
pocket.
Everyone's
Or two people just subtract 10 gold and then two people grab 10 gold. That's simple. So
James,
we're all at
Look
max.
at- subtract
there
20
are
gold from your
coffers.
pocket.
So I mean, there are our coffers. So I'll just say, take it from that.
No, like she said earlier, the money actually has to come from you, not the investigatorial,
Yeah.
when you're fine.
Yeah.
So,
Otherwise, it doesn't do anything.
so
to you. You'll
someone's
be like, "I'll take all the fines."
someone's subtracting, but everyone else, and then adding. Everyone else is just adding.
Oh, okay. So I had 20 on me. So
And we
I
can't
can-
go higher
how
than
much
30
did we
gold,
originally
right?
have?
Yeah, you can't go higher than 30 gold. So I'm at 30 gold. We just took out 20 gold to replenish James, then however much everyone else spent on
Okay,
whatever they
so
need to
basically, okay, so everyone, so you'll pool your resources after you leave just to make sure
Yeah.
everyone's at 30. Okay.
spend. Runs there, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take out a silver bar so we can do the silver weapons.
Cool.
So I guess we're heading to the blacksmith next.
Blacksmith?
Yeah, because we meet up with.
Because we gotta get the silver put on our weapons for the wolves.
Or just a couple knives, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the knives that we're getting done.
Also, any of you that don't have knives,
we're
get
walking
a
and
knife,
talking
please.
out of
Actually, I don't have it.
Dealing
I
half
thought
damage
I
that
picked one
entire
up,
fight
like-
for you guys sucked bad.
So
you need
yeah, we're gonna make it
specifically a
over, so-
dagger with piercing damage or slashing.
So
Yeah.
we are going to the blacksmith.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are going. You guys are going to
Does
the
blacksmith have longbows?
Probably.
Yeah, you gotta get a new longbow.
I think I got a new longbow and a new javelin and a polearm of some type.
Yeah, you building a class around a polearm and not having one. Fat L. Fat L. Yeah. Okay, yes, you guys head to the blacksmith. There's several weapons and armor blacksmith. Are you guys all going to the same one? Like you all see one and then go straight in that one?
I would probably ask the investigatorium what the better blacksmith or the blacksmith that would have. Actually, they would have all the weapons there, wouldn't they? For free.
No, this one doesn't have. The outpost is.
Oh,
yeah,
the
it does.
outpost, okay.
Yeah, no.
I don't think I'd ask her because then she'd be like, "Fine for
Ooh,
asking
bribing?
questions."
Yes, that's true.
Losing your weapons repeatedly in
Oh,
combat.
yeah, that's
Remember
what
that failure to maintain your equipment?
That's
I
true.
broke the bowstring 4 times.
Oh god.
That's
Yeah.
4 different
So,
citations.
I would ask what the
50
best
gold.
blacksmith in the area would be, and then
Why do you need to know?
we have some repairs for some of our armor to maintain and keep a readily set of armor on us at all times.
I respect that.
Thank you, man.
You have several good options. There's Blacksmith's Row, which is just about a 5-minute walk from here. It is adjacent. It runs parallel to the bar district, which I assume you were there yesterday, so you know where I'm talking about. There's several very not good blacksmiths, mostly for horseshoes and house and equipment like nails and whatnot. And then there are several weapons and armors blacksmiths, which is made for normal people, people who need weapons to defend themselves. And then there's several blacksmiths who make seriously fancy shit, which you don't need to go to. It's very overpriced. So just go for the middle rows. There's like 5 blacksmiths. They all do the exact same thing.
Okay. Cool. We'll go to the middle of the middle row.
Okay.
Miss, I never caught your name.
Why do you want to know?
Paperwork.
What
I
paperwork?
have an idea.
What? Explain.
We actually have to have receipts for all of our transactions and everything we do. So
Okay,
it
I
would
gotta
make
write.
sense.
I gotta write her name down because I gotta get the spelling right. Give me 1 second.
I feel like she was
So,
about to give a fine
GM,
for not knowing
with
a superior's
3
name.
A's.
GM, I would like to tell you what I'm trying to do here.
Okay.
Hey, Lark.
Yep.
Do not pay those fines yet. If we don't pay the fines, we're going to be held in contempt, right? If we're held in contempt, they then hold us in the holding cells.
What are you trying to get at?
He's trying
we
to
have
get
a
to the
safe place
prisoners.
where we can actually sleep.
Oh, I thought he was just trying to get to like the prisoners without doing the paperwork.
Nah. I'll do it. I already did the paperwork, the warrant. And you can-
The name
Hey,
is
we are-
it's
we are-
Karen. It's Karen Dubois.
Oh,
Dubla?
Blah with like 2 H's.
No, it's D-U-B-L-A. Dubla.
You say DeBurger or DeBlah?
who you really to?
Dubla.
Is that's a famous last name, isn't it?
Nope.
Dubla, the famous magician?
Nope.
The Gam.
Yeah. Are you? You're related to him? No way.
Nope. You can leave now.
Roll a. I'm gonna roll a insight on her.
Thank you, Miss Dublo.
Oh well, I got a natural 1.
Okay,
So.
cool.
Looks like she rolled shit too. That's the funny part.
You didn't roll that bad. Nope. It's alright.
All right. Well, I'll roll insight.
Okay.
That face.
Natural 20.
Show me. Show me. Well, I don't believe it. You fucker. No, that's fine.
No, I can't remember what my. Okay.
She. Oh, what the heck? Oh. She doesn't believe, or she doesn't seem to know who you're referring to. She just genuinely does not want to be associated with a magician. So, like.
Musician.
Musician?
Musician.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That's even worse.
She doesn't want to be associated with the music. Fuck me. Have you guys seen that fucking video of the white girl interviewing the rapper chick, and she's like, "So you're a musician?" And the rapper chick's like, "I don't do magic. I'm not a musician." She's like, "No, but you do music." She's like, "No, I don't do magic. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think. I know." I'm just like, yeah.
Why does she sound like Trump?
She doesn't. It's I can't imitate her properly. But yeah, that's why that threw me off so bad when you said no musician.
Yeah, musician.
No, she doesn't know who you're talking about, genuinely, and she doesn't want to be lumped in with someone who performs music. She seems very straight up and down, as opposed to like wants to enjoy life.
Her greatest goal was to become a tax collector, and she has to be here at the outpost first before she can do that. They have a 10% survival rate.
That's probably true, actually.
So we're heading to the blacksmith.
So
right?
yes.
off we go.
So, okay,
Yeah.
which blacksmith do you go in? There's 5 of them in a row with several different names. I'm not naming any of them. I'm not
middle
coming up with names.
of the middle.
The middle of the middle. Okay,
Yes.
which one did
Morningstar.
Which one did you go into, Thaddeus?
Probably the closest one.
Okay, so not the middle. Cool. All right, so you guys go into a different one. That's what I wanted to know. All right, you guys walk in. It's there's like I'd say there's like one guy and like one older guy and then like 2 like helpers working, and this is like there's an older guy working, and there is a young, like 2 younger guys working.
Jack?
This seems like, yeah, that's all 4 of the idiots.
You almost got yourself in trouble there. If you'd given the wrong number, you were dead.
Yeah, if I given the wrong number, I'd been in trouble. What else? Yeah, so sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. She's making me order food right now, but she's hungry. Sour cream.
How's DoorDash out there?
It's pretty good. It's very good, actually. All right. Yep. Thank you, babe. There's like various armor sets, various weapons, and various weapon racks. Some of them have already been marked off for sale or sold, and they're currently like working on an armor set, like a full plate armor set, as you guys walk in.
Are there weapons for sale here?
Yeah, there's there's weapons for sale. Yeah, there are some. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at the weapons to see what's they're selling.
They got a little bit of everything, but not a whole lot of one thing. This seems to be like fairly busy, or a fairly fluid business.
Morningstar.
A Morningstar.
Yeah.
So just a spiky mace. You want a spiky mace? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, there's probably a spiky mace or 2.
How much?
Oh, you're asking the person?
Yeah, how much for that club with the spikes on it?
Are you asking one of the little younger guys or like the big guy?
You're talking about Morningstar?
Big guy.
Asking the big guy? Alright, so this guy's like big, like 260 pounds, like 6.5 feet tall, bald, like shaved head, long, like beard. This guy's got like dark tan skin, very hairy individual, fairly intimidating fellow. Kind of turns around. What do you want?
Yeah, sorry, are you fucking with me?
Do I look like I'm fucking with you?
Well, now you do. Because you're laughing.
Yeah.
Does this guy have a face tattoo and used to box, by the way?
No.
He doesn't have a lisp.
No, he doesn't have a lisp.
He wore the
like
Morning
that.
Star.
He wants,
Let me
he wants
ask
the
you
Morningstar.
something. Let me ask you something. You see that right there? And I'm gonna point at the morning star.
Yeah, the Morning Star.
Yep, hold on, give me a second. Jesus fucking
Picturing
Christ.
that the Morning
Okay,
Star is just like on a taller shelf and
I
you can't
recently
reach it.
fought someone of your stature, and this here hammer wasn't going through all the, muscle with a man like you. You think if I swung that thing at you, it hurt?
Yeah, it's covered in spikes.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
I got another question.
Okay.
Something
Why
happened
is
to your voice.
What? Yeah. Yes, that's what I was going to ask too.
What do you...
There's got to be a good story behind this.
My voice?
Yeah.
It's my voice. What's the problem?
Very.
This can't
No,
possibly be the first time somebody's ever approached you about
No
it.
one's ever said anything to me about my voice. Is there a problem?
No,
There's
but
no
listen
problem.
here, mate.
It's a
listen
beautiful
here.
voice.
Hey, I'm
but
talking to the guy. Would
Oh.
you step back while I buy my... Jesus Christ. Walk it. Can I get a zipper, too, and put it on this one?
He's pretty angry for a dwarf.
Anyways, I'll tell you what,
He's
mate.
got a short temper.
Short?
No one's...
Men of him are in short supply.
If no one's mentioned it before, you're surrounded by a bunch of liars that are titty-toeing, walking on thin ice. Because I'll be honest, it stands out. If somebody asked me where the blacksmith is with the high voice, I'd bring their business to you. So if nobody's ever mentioned
My voice is high?
yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What?
You might want to take a look around on who you consider your friends, because they're not doing you a favor.
Are you gonna buy the Morning Star? Are you
Yeah,
just
I'm
gonna...
just trying to be honest.
Okay.
Oh, you never said how much.
3 gold.
Well, maybe you did, but in my old age, that frequency doesn't reach my inner cranium.
Clearly. 3 gold.
Okay, yeah, this seems fair.
Do you make custom works?
Yes. We're a blacksmith. What do you think?
Can I get a great sword made?
He kind of looks you up and down. You sure about that?
Yeah.
You got great swords right over there.
This one's. I want specifically to look like literally a wooden handle, and then a full. Everything else is full metal.
So a great sword.
Yes.
Okay. We've got exactly what you described right there.
Can I get you to make one?
I'm not
You
gonna
literally
make
have a fucking blacksmith
I'm not gonna make another one.
in your party.
You could buy that
Can you
one,
make-
or you could get the
Alright.
fuck out.
I got an interesting for it. Can you make one look like a dragon wing?
Don't.
Are there any leather workers around? Genuine question.
We do leather work as well.
Oh, you do
Yeah.
leather work?
Do you have like any sort of dog-shaped mask?
A muzzle?
We
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, I have muzzles.
Can I get one?
Right over there.
Can I get a doctor's mask? I mean, like the old-timey ones where it looks like a crow mask.
You're gonna muzzle him,
What's
right?
that mean?
I'm muzzling that one. And I pointed at Alaric.
You should muzzle that
No, I
one.
don't.
I'll
But
give
hey,
you a-
no,
how about-
mine's like I
I
got an
would
actual
do one.
point. Like I do medicine and stuff, and I don't want to get sick, so I'm looking for something that can filter.
You know, those don't actually work, right?
Not even a little.
Those don't
It
actually
worked for
work.
me.
No, they don't actually work. They make you feel better about yourself, and they look okay, I guess, but they don't actually filter anything. Because the holes that you breathe out of, there's nothing filtering in the holes.
It just
I
smells
mean, the
bad,
filter
and then you
part's
can't
not hard
see.
to build.
James, look at me. If it worked, don't you think I'd be wearing one?
I mean, we're not talking about the actual old-timey ones. You can actually build them to work.
In with the
A
equipment.
Morningstar is high technology right now
Yeah,
for us.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the
By
point
the
I was
way,
getting
I'm
at.
gonna have that holster as my primary weapon now. I'm replacing
The hammer.
Warhammer with the Morningstar.
Okay.
Yes.
Morningstar, I believe, does less damage. You
They're
can
both 1d8.
1d8. Okay, but I don't think you can two-hand a Morningstar. That's the
So,
No,
how
I
much was
don't do
the
that. I don't
great
do
sword?
Single
the great sword.
weapons.
That's 5 gold.
Okay, and I'm switching that out for my my short sword.
Okay.
Yeah, the Warhammer.
I don't know
has
why
the
you're
option
telling
of
me.
Versatile 1d10.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the
Yeah.
DM, not the.
You wouldn't happen to have a sensor of some sort, would you?
Define sensor.
Steel ball has holes in it. You put incense or other chemicals in there and light it on fire, and it smokes.
I actually did make. This was one of my prouder works. This one's kind of expensive, but I made a flail sensor. And the head is 3 pounds, so it's substantial, but it also is slightly hollowed out for sensor work. So you could beat them up and make them smell good.
It'll be my greatest censorship yet. How much?
6 gold. I'm really proud of that one.
I'll take it.
I'm sorry, what was the point of that? You want them to smell good.
Well, I mean, would you rather smell bad when you die?
Yeah, really. It feels more natural.
Well, then you're an idiot.
Oh.
He doesn't.
Well, that's
get
not very
the,
nice way to speak to customers.
He doesn't get the subtlety of a sensor.
You already
that he
paid.
gets
It
in
doesn't matter.
I'm just so shocked that there was
Uh,
a designated name that both of you knew what the other was talking about.
we also need.
it's
We
a
have the
common
silver
thing.
bar, and we need knives coated in silver.
We have a blacksmith with us, James.
I'm literally
I'm
Did we
giving-
come to
hitting
the
metal
blacksmith
right now.
to get
No.
that?
No, I'm no
Listen, I have a sensor flail.
James.
I don't care.
James. We have a blacksmith. He can do all the stuff we're asking him to do that we just asked this gentleman to do, but for way
no
less.
price.
For just the price of the material.
You guys have a blacksmith, and you came to a blacksmith? This guy's
That's
a
what
fuck.
I'm wondering. Why the fuck did we come to a blacksmith?
What are you guys
Because he's
doing
not gonna
here?
Make one of these.
You know how disrespected your blacksmith is gonna feel?
Are you sure it's a gentleman?
So the only thing I need is a longbow and a pike and
Pike?
javelin.
You want a
And
pike?
javelin.
You know how big
pike.
pikes are? They're 15 feet long.
Or a polearm of some sort.
I could give you
Yeah.
a halberd, a glaive, a spear, technically, but not as good.
Disarm?
Give me the one that gives me the most damage. The one
Here-
that seems like the would
You want the
like,
halberd.
poke someone the hardest.
Okay, but here's the thing. You said you have a blacksmith. I could give you a halberd for a certain amount of gold, or I could give you the materials so you can make your blacksmith feel good about himself. Because right now,
Yeah,
the
go for it. Yeah.
disrespect is real.
Okay, yeah. Well then, don't worry about this. I'm pretty sure he already has the materials. I was just coming to you for the.
Whoa,
Longbow then.
hold on.
Would you like
hold
a
on.
design?
Sign of respect. You bring him materials. That says you respect him.
He already has. I'm pretty sure he already has materials at the place he's working at.
I mean, a pretty
But
girl
you don't
still
know
pretty.
he's
might
there.
have
You guys don't know where
You guys,
Actually, we don't even know where our blacksmith's at. Where is he?
I don't know why you're asking me. I'm not. We don't have
No, I
a
was
blacksmith like ping that we just send out to other blacksmiths?
Oh, do you have any shields for sale?
What?
Just
one more time.
Wait, just that. Yes, I'll take a longbow. It doesn't need to have a design or anything on it. Just a very strong longbow. If you have a, do metal longbows exist?
Metal longbows?
Yeah, they seem like they would be very strong, right?
That seems like
that you would need to be very strong to wield, but it would be a more powerful hit.
I have something actually. I have
some crossbow.
I have this thing, and this is one of my custom. This is another one of my custom designs. Very proud of it. Very expensive. But I have this thing called a great bow. And he pulls out.
Bow.
He goes behind, goes like in the back, comes back out, and there's a great bow the size of him, or a bow as tall as him, with like basically harpoons for arrows. If you want a strong, big ass bow.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming his craftsmanship is superb, is it not? That's not making me feel good.
I'm like, I'm good, but like, I'm not like this thing will work. As long as you don't fucking hit people with it, it'll be fine.
Okay, I won't hit people with it. And how much do you say it would hurt? Does it hurt more than a long crossbow, or like twice as much? Like
1.5. Like 1.5.
1.5?
But it has a longer range.
Okay. I like that. Alright. Yeah, I'll take that and 20 of your bolts for it.
That'd be 20 gold.
20 gold. Is there a way you can make a group discount since we bought a bunch of stuff from you?
He looks at James. He looks at you.
I still need to ask about a shield.
I don't need
the actual shield. I just need the materials. I don't know what goes into making a shield.
You just need raw metal. I mean, like, and maybe wood, depending on the shield you want to make. But if you just want a metal kite shield, then you'll be fine with just metal.
How much would it be?
I need just the supplies for that, so my blacksmith can make me a shield.
Okay.
I feel bad about buying
for just the 1 or 2 of the ammos for this.
Oh, so each one of them is 5 silver. Each one of them is 5 silver. Because they're, and he holds one up. I mean, they weigh like 7 pounds a piece.
They're javelins.
Okay.
How much did you say the metal was?
It'd probably be like a gold worth of metal, honestly.
Okay.
I hope you know you're giving me Dark Souls flashbacks with this bow.
Can I test it out on something before I buy it?
It is in fact inspired by Dark Souls.
I'm getting the great sword. That's
we got a target. We can set it up on the street.
Okay. Yeah. Can I do that?
Okay. Yeah. He brings like a hay dummy, like a sack of like the figure person made out of like a burlap sack and hay, and he sticks him on the street. It's got a big target on the head and a big target on the chest.
While they're setting that up, I'm gonna go to the other blacksmiths looking for Thaddeus.
Okay.
I love the fact that it's just like, we're gonna shoot this gigantic fuck off bow. Let's shoot it down the middle of the street. That's fine.
Everyone clear the way. Yeah. Do you shoot this thing at, I assume, the head?
Yeah.
It takes the head clean off and impales into a stone wall behind it.
I would have loved for you to make a roll for that to see if they hit a civilian. I've seen his roll rolls; they have not been the best.
I will take it, along with 5 of these harpoons.
Okay. So 5 harpoons. That comes out to 2.5 gold. The bow itself, 10 gold. Okay. So 12.5 gold.
Can you do 10?
Did you give me a roll?
Yeah. Anything to add to it?
Don't make a James roll here.
Persuasion.
So 11.
11. Okay. I'll do 11.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take 11.
Okay. All right. Make sure
And-
you all subtract your gold from your inventories.
Oh, I did.
I did. I only spent 3.
I would like to point
Went
out
hard and-
how happy I am that I have a sensor flail.
Also inspired by Dark Souls. Well, sort of.
Yes, yes. I'm just waiting for the boom hammer.
Wait, could he put poison in that and then just
Uh-huh.
like apply poison?
Yeah.
No. You're thinking too little. I could put mandrake root in there.
They don't.
So-
Hallucinogenics.
Damage is what?
It is 1d12.
D12.
Imagine getting hit in the head with a flail and thinking
Okay.
that you were a mushroom man suddenly.
Sounds like
Mushroom man.
It's hallucinogenics.
Do we hear any loud name dropping and like verbiage
Oh, it's-
and
You hear
And-
profanities being screamed.
profanities and banging louder than anyone else?
Oh, it's up to
It would be like
Thaddeus.
quiet. It would be quietly. It wouldn't be like I'm screaming. It would be like under my breath while banging.
Ah, okay.
But it would be very loud banging.
Okay.
fair.
Do I hear any loud banging?
I would say, firstly, I need James to make a insight to see if he goes in the right one because I'm not gonna
Insight,
make.
You want to be survival?
No, not survival. Because you're not necessarily tracking like anything. You're just. I want insight. Give me insight. I want that. That's what I want.
Damn it. 14.
Okay. You see James head towards the one with the loudest banging. If you would have gotten a bad roll, I would have sent you to the wrong one. Just because it would have been funny. Yeah, you see
I would have
James.
had a 16 if I did survival.
Yeah, you guys head into the blacksmith, where you see Thaddeus wham, like he's just fucking beating the shit out of some metal right now.
I'm gonna walk up and tap him on
You
the back.
couldn't tell us where you were?
I'm locked in. I'm like,
Yeah, so I walk up and tap him on the back.
I turn around. What are you doing here?
Can you make me a shield? I have the metal.
Hey, this is my shop, brother. You can't solicit business in here.
Oh, he's my buddy.
Yeah, this is my shop.
Can I pay you for him to use the equipment to make a shield?
Sure.
I already paid you 2 gold. I think we're fine.
Yeah, that's for you, brother, not for him.
I paid double the price.
Oh, that's right. I did say 1 gold. Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I'm confused, but okay. Can you make me a shield?
After I'm done with my stuff. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And I'm gonna put the
And-
metal next to where he's working, and then back up.
And a javelin. And or not a javelin, I don't need javelins anymore. Oh, nice. Yeah. And 5 javelins. And because for this thing, on my
Yeah, you
This
see a ginormous bow, almost as
thing.
tall as him.
this new baby I got. Look at
Where'd
it.
you get that?
The guy up the road made him specifically.
Damn. And I
Could you-
just
could
turn
you make
around and
some-
start fucking banging again.
Could you make something like this?
Can I make something like that?
You haven't necessarily. You're more of a metal connoisseur as opposed to like leatherworking and bows. So like, if you put your mind to it over time, you could do it. But like, it's not something you're currently very skilled in
Okay.
right now. You're more of
Gotcha.
like armor and like
Just metal,
hand to hand. Yeah.
You know how to make javelins and a pole arm. What was it? What did he say was the most?
Halberd or
Oh,
glaive.
halberd,
They're the same
glaive.
damage.
I'm
Oh,
guessing I
right.
would because it's a weapon, right?
Did you buy the materials for that, or do we need to buy it here?
Do we? Did you already have materials that you can work with, or?
Have you
He's-
considered a boar spear?
I'm using my own materials right now.
He just needs some extra wood at this point. He's got plenty of metal.
Okay.
Oh, and we need you to put the silver
Oh,
on the daggers too.
And I hand him the 3 silver bars, and leaving 1 extra silver bar in my pouch. And I'll oh, can you make knives out of these and put attachments onto?
Well, if I make knives out of silver, that won't be very strong.
You just want them coated. Coat them, not
Well,
not the entire dagger.
Maybe a sheath, maybe a sharp sheath to put over your knife, so we don't ever have to, like have silver on our knives, just a sheath, So if we get into a fight with a dog creature, we can just put the sheath on, just stabby stab.
I'd rather just have it coated on my dagger.
I'll make sheaths. And I turn around and start banging again.
Or you could cut them.
I'm going back to the other blacksmith.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm about to go back to the other blacksmith.
I'm going back because also not as many people then.
Yeah. Who's all going back to the other blacksmith and who's all staying here?
I'm going
stay.
back.
I'm actually investigating.
Okay, you're
I'll stay
staying.
with Thaddeus.
You'll stay with Thaddeus, Nil, and James.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Neil, just so we stay buddy.
I need. What's your passive perceptions, guys? You two specifically.
My passive perception is
16.
Pretty good.
Hold on.
By the way, I'm starting with the
Mine's
large stuff
19.
first.
19's even better. Nil, who's going in first? James first or Nil first?
Probably me first, since I was the one
Yeah.
that left first, I think.
Okay. Well, then. No, I don't think you'd notice him at that point then. Okay, continue.
Can I make a perception roll?
You have nothing to be looking for.
Yeah, that's why it's the passive perception roll.
It's like Baldur's Gate. Where it's like,
Listen, if I can't get it with a 19, we're not getting it here, because I have feats that are improving mine.
Yeah. 19 and 16 are pretty high.
To be clear, it was actually the timing that killed you seeing it. It was because you. That's why I asked who was going in first. Yeah. So yeah, you guys walk into the blacksmith and do whatever you want.
Blacksmith, I love this thing, by the way, but I had a question for you.
I might have an answer.
Do you recognize this work as I pull out the dagger that we recently got?
Covered in blood.
It doesn't have blood on it still. We
You
would've
cleaned it
cleaned
off.
that
Okay.
We cleaned that off.
You gonna see it?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I hit it with a hammer?
All the GM question. The important parts were on the hilt, right? Like the mark was on the back of the hilt, right?
No, it was on the bottom of the blade. Like at the,
Okay,
where
it's on
it
the bottom of the blade.
It's where the blade meets the hilt, where most people would actually leave their engraving.
I think we took an etching of it also, so I think we should be fine.
I'm not gonna hit
Sure.
the marking. I gotta get the handle off. And he kind of goes over there, bangs it like once or twice, and then you kind of see the tiny crossguard shake loose, and then he then pushes out the push pins and then removes the handle, and you can see the tang at that point of the blade. Maker's mark. Not from anyone around here. No, I don't recognize it. No one around here has a spider symbol on their tangs.
Interesting.
And he shows you there is in fact a spider symbol on the tang.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the knife back and hand him a gold.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, we'll probably be back at some point.
It's good work. It's old steel though. It's really old.
Old steel, you say?
Yeah, because if you look at the waves in the steel, you can tell like it's not. The smelting process wasn't as clean when this was made. Like they're not getting as many impurities out of it as we do nowadays. So like the steel's not as clean. This is clearly old. Like maybe 100 or 2 years old.
So it's old, not from around here. Where's some of the older blacksmithing techniques from?
I mean, hard to pin it down, like north-south could be fucking anywhere. I would look somewhere that's been, like a town like this has been around a long time, so you want to look in like places that are as big as this now that maybe weren't so big back then, but big enough to have proper smiths.
Thank you. I'll look into that. It's like I look over at James. James, was there something else you needed?
James walked away.
James is just like staring at something on the wall.
Yeah.
He's in the corner. AFK.
No, I was just following you to have two people together.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so my guy was
Since
just
I'm
kinda
here
just sitting
anyway,
back.
I'm just gonna like look at what else is here that's weird.
Most of the weird stuff isn't out. Yeah, he doesn't have any weird stuff out, but like, I mean, like, because he had to pull the flail sensor and the great bow from the back.
Yeah. They're the hobby things.
Yeah.
Which now he has more money to pursue.
Yeah. Well,
Let's see if they're done.
Thaddeus is gonna be working for a hot fucking minute, guys. He's got you guys just threw a lot on his plate.
Shopping.
Well, we tried to get some of it done at the
I'm
flax
fine with
pit, and then someone complained.
How about everybody gets back together?
I mean, I was gonna stay there all night anyway, so.
Yeah.
We also have to find a place to stay. That we don't get dead in.
So I guess you're gonna walk around town and look for good spots.
Well, my house could facilitate rooms that we wouldn't be dead in.
I would rather sleep in the jail.
Alright.
Is everybody grouped up?
I'd say at this point you guys are all in the same blacksmith. I just want to tell y'all this ain't a fucking hangout spot. Alright? You can have them do your work for you, but, you know, you're kind of blocking the line of sight to all my merchandise.
Oh, what are you selling?
Oh God.
I'm a blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm interested in your wares. Can you show me what you're selling? Like some swords,
He just
short swords,
he
all
just
that?
points around to the wall racks of weapons and armor sets. Here's-
Okay, I don't think you get what I'm meaning. I'm like saying, like, what's your best work?
Oh.
I wanted to.
My best work. You want to know?
Yeah,
what my
I just
best
wanted to
work
see what-
is?
What you're most proud of.
Chastity belt.
All right. I got. Oh, give me one.
Is he just drops his drawers and it's got him? He's just like, behold.
All right.
Well, the last guy, he showed us this bow that was his best work, so I just wanted to see what you had.
Oh, that's
That was cool
nothing.
and interesting.
Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna head to the back. All right, and he heads to the back, and he comes out with this monstrosity of a weapon that honestly doesn't work the way he thinks it does. It is. The grip is styled in the grip of a great axe, and then from the grip it becomes fully metal, and then it goes up about 2 feet and then fans out. It's basically an anchor, and at the tip of each anchor point are chain balls, with like chains and balls for medieval flails. Each of them have 4 giant spikes that could work for knives themselves on each of them. This I call Bessie. No one's bought her yet, though.
I'm gonna look at Thorgrim and be like, didn't you want a mace?
This thing is humongous, and it like Thaddeus, you immediately know that anyone who tries to use this is very likely to kill themselves.
Yeah, you know, I'll be honest, I think the hairy woman made better things.
What'd you say? You insulting Bessie?
The hairy woman over there.
You talking about where I bought this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't like Bessie?
Is that where her name is?
No, that's what this is named!
Well,
Good
I don't think
showpiece.
he means it as he doesn't like it. I think he means it as it's not the style for any of us.
It's not my song.
You asked for my best
Yeah.
work, and then you insulted my best work. What the fuck?
I
Well,
didn't-
we're
I
talking-
kind of want one of you to piss him off just to see him kill himself with his best work.
I mean, I'm talking about like sword wise. What's your best work?
I'll
Oh!
tell you what.
Go
No,
ahead.
no, The other guy did a demonstration. Can you demonstrate?
Could I demonstrate with
that-
Bessie? I'd hate to break her.
That'll kill you.
I might be more inclined to purchase it if I saw a demonstration.
That'll kill you.
Yeah, now that you mention it, this actually does seem kind of dangerous.
Well, don't hold back now.
Maybe I go put Bessie up for now. Maybe I go. You said you want to see my best swordsmanship. Let me go. Let me see what I got.
Yeah, what's your best greatsword?
Oh, that's even more specific. Okay, give me 1 sec. Yeah, he goes back to the back and he brings back this like really like large curved sword. So it's like in the style of a scimitar, but it's like probably about the blade itself is about that wide, not thick, wide. The blade itself is only like yay thick. And then it's basically a giant not khopesh, yeah, scimitar, more or less. It's very well made.
Like the look of a fang blade from
Very, very similar, yeah.
Are there any designs in it?
I mean, no. Like it's just a big curved sword. Made it real well, so
How heavy is it?
about 15 pounds.
This greatsword I think it's only 10 pounds. So.
Yeah, I mean it's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, take a look at it. Is it like well made? Does it look sturdy?
No, that's actually very well made.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like fantastic, but like it'll do, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's honestly like just by looking at it, you can tell it's way too heavy. But like it's basically too heavy to function like a proper sword. You're basically just swinging a very large axe head around. It's more of a chopping, more like a chopping weapon as opposed to like a curved sword. Because of how.
So it is like a falchion.
Yeah.
So like a 20 strength could wield it correctly, two-handed.
Yeah,
or
you could wield it correctly. Yeah.
Okay.
You and Alaric could wield it correctly.
Do you have any throwing axes?
Yeah, I mean, hell, that's nothing. Yeah, look, there's like 30 of them right over there.
How much do you sell those for?
Gold apiece.
I'll take 5.
Alright. Okay. Well, like I was saying, you know, your friend can work here, but y'all can't just hang out here. This ain't no bar.
James, you got something for that?
Kind of shows what he's got underneath his jacket, like a rack of alcohol, little bottles.
Okay, he's a bar. Doesn't mean my establishment's a bar.
Fair enough.
Do you want to drink?
No, I'm working.
Do you want to drink afterward?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Would it be fine if one of
he's
us
our
stayed
friend, so
here
you'll be
to,
able to just ask him, and
stay with
I'll
him?
buy you a drink afterward.
What's your name?
I'm James.
Oh, Eddie. Nice to meet you.
Eddie.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I mean, you said we get a drink later. Where you guys want to get a drink?
We gotta find a place to stay. Our commander died in the last place.
Hey, you got any recommendations?
Yeah, you got any recommendations for a good spot to?
Like what you looking for? Fancy, like
Cheap.
cheap? You said good place, and then you said cheap.
The cheapest good price.
What's the best place that serves alcohol?
He wants the cheapest place that you won't get stabbed at.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, okay. Cheapest place you can't, well, what was that? The Ugly Duckling was pretty good.
Isn't that where we stayed last?
No.
Nope. You never stay at the Ugly Duckling. You would know.
That's a
Wait,
that's a
Ugly Duckling
was
sounds
it-
like a place where you get shit-faced off Mad Dog or MD
Is it-
2020 and then pass out halfway to your room.
Ugly
Is it
Duckling.
completely covered around by a giant wall?
Yeah, it's basically a
50-foot wall?
fort. Yeah.
Does it? I've heard rumors of a giant turtle.
They got a statue.
That thing?
Yeah, they got a
Oh,
statue.
okay.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Yep. Okay.
Ugly Duckling. That's a fucking
Isn't it-
throwback for
Mhm.
three of you don't fully have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm like confused as hell.
That
right
is
now.
Flynn
that
and
is
Ryder.
from our. This is from the first campaign I ran. That these two idiots managed
It was
to.
my first campaign as well.
Yeah, they managed to.
I was also a forger in that one. I was also a fighter rogue.
I think you guys managed to. You fought for the innkeeper, but he died, and then you stole the title, and then converted his bar into a fortress bar, and then fought a orca with legs.
So are we staying at the Ugly Duckling?
That sounds
That
nice.
sounds like a perfect place to stay.
Okay, so yeah, we're staying at the Ugly Duckling, Eddie.
Was
So-
my assessment of the getting like plastered and passed out halfway to your room about spot on that place?
Yeah. It's where thieves go to get away with their mischievous stuff, but it's happy-go-lucky.
Was it the Continental?
It was very.
Okay.
It was very. It was very plucky. It was very
It's
plucky.
unaffiliated rogue work.
Yeah, it's definitely rogue work, but they had pirates and rogues and stuff like that came in there and sold all their goods. But we don't know this. It's all hearsay.
Is it about that time where we finished it, or is it like we're still building? Like
No,
a
it's
massive...
fully complete. It's fully complete.
We're still going. Okay.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
fully complete. Give me one sec. What is my? What the heck is my wife doing?
It's literally just a giant castle with a.
Man, Flanagan Ryder. That was a fucking man right there.
What was
God.
my guy's
Oi.
name? He had a dildo head, I do believe. That was my
Yes.
first character.
Yeah,
It was
you had
super bad.
You had a big dick on your face.
Yeah.
It was great.
Okay, so
I was
you
told I
guys-
could do anything, and I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You can pretty much do anything, and then he came in with like a
Yeah,
dick helmet.
A
They
pink
searching for
dildo helmet.
a
yeah.
big penis-shaped sword or something like that somewhere. It
Um,
was- yeah, or a mace or something like that.
Why
yeah.
is that where everyone always goes?
so
Why not a sword that's shaped like a leg?
So you guys managed to head to. You guys are heading to the Ugly Duckling, except for Thaddeus. Is anyone staying with Thaddeus as he works?
Is it getting dark?
He's gonna be there well into the night. He's gonna be working pretty
yeah.
much all day.
I'll stay with Thaddeus and keep talking to the.
Okay, that works. So the rest of you head off to. It takes you like a few minutes to find the Ugly Duckling. You know it's gonna be in the bar district somewhere, and so like really most of the time is spent actually just getting to the bar district, because once you get there, it's very fucking obvious which one's the Ugly Duckling, because it is in fact a fortress, more or less, a small fortress of a bar, big stone parapets and walls around it, a large gate up front, and then once you actually get inside the walls, it is a bright yellow building. And it looks like a face of a duck on the front of it. Like the door is orange and all that good stuff, like for the beak. So yeah.
Does it have any whales like on the side? Or,
No,
like,
there's
whale
no whales,
bones?
but there is a giant turtle statue made out of like carved stone in the lawn, in between the walls
Are there
and the
singing
building.
constructs in here and gambling?
Are there turrets on the roof or turrets on the walls or anything?
There's
No.
like
Chuck E. Cheese.
no, it's not like manned fortifications. It's just like
Okay.
for show fortifications. I mean, like it'll
There's
still
no
still
oil being
withstand.
poured over.
It could still probably withstand some sort of siege, but
Is it like medieval times?
it's
The restaurant theater?
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
chicken was great.
I fucking love medieval times. No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's. I think like the idea behind it is very similar in decoration, but like it's actually practical, as opposed to like balsa
The
wood.
original location.
Never been to the original.
Listen,
saying,
this place
this
isn't
Oh,
as
oh,
flammable.
This would be the original location.
Which, with how our day's been going, someplace that's not as flammable is a good thing.
Okay, so yeah, you guys arrive at the Ugly Duckling. This place is currently, it's got a few patrons in it. It's still fairly early in the day. Most of the people, like, it's mostly dead right now.
Alright.
Did my sister say when dinner was, or when?
No, you guys never actually decided.
Downtime?
I was genuinely like, oh, man, they're supposed to have dinner, but they never talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, baby. Thank
She's
you.
gonna kill you with a fork.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna stab me too.
Chicken pork to Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Chipotle is life.
Top of the bag.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you guys get into the Ugly Duckling. It's up to you to do whatever.
How's it looking here?
Oh, it's pretty nice. You can tell, like last night probably got a little rowdy, and like by that sense, it probably gets rowdy every now and then in this place. But like the staff is actually doing a pretty good job of like cleaning it up.
Okay.
Can we find a table?
Yeah. Yes. Find a table.
You go and sit at a table, and one of the staff members walks up. It's like a younger guy, and like he's probably just old enough to actually hold down a job at a bar like this. So he's like fairly young. Kind of, hey, what can I do for you? Hi.
Can I get a coffee?
A coffee?
Yeah.
I have to decide if I want coffee to be a thing in this world. Because coffee was actually an invention in the last campaign. I have to decide if this place got coffee
Serving
or not.
it.
Yeah,
Do you have bean water?
bean water.
Bean water.
I would say coffee is not a thing yet. I'd say tea is your guy right now.
You got a real energetic tea.
Yeah, we've got some good teas. Yeah.
I'll take one.
Okay. Green.
In a stein.
In a stein. That's a lot of
32,
tea.
32 ounces.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a
Weight
lot.
or volume?
I gotta shake it up. Shake
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
What are you shaking my tea for?
I got. He's shaking my tea for. We gotta get it mixed up, man.
Okay.
Um.
It's frou-frou. I just want hot tea.
No,
This
no,
is how
yeah.
you get a strength of 20. You take plenty of tea.
What else? Would you like anything?
Do you guys have food?
Yeah, we're serving. We got breakfast right now.
What's for breakfast?
Blood sausage, eggs, and toast.
Oh. Wait. DM. What time is it?
It's like 9:30, dude.
Oh, I thought
In the morning.
I'd say it's actually more like 10 now.
I thought we wasted the whole day.
Yeah, I thought we were gone for the whole day.
No.
Yeah, because like we spent a while at the outpost, and then
Okay,
we came back. Then we were mucking around.
Okay,
with
I'll
the-
say it's noon. No, we're serving lunch there.
Okay.
You skim flip the menu to the lunch menu. Black.
It's after 10. Man, I missed the pancakes.
10:30.
10:30. Sorry. Yeah. My bad. Florida time.
No.
What are you guys serving for lunch? Same?
Yeah, same.
I'll take the blood sausage and do you guys sell I know that like land whales are a thing around here. Do you guys sell land whale meat to eat?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I didn't know.
Land
Okay.
wheels.
Skillet potatoes.
You talking about?
We can do some
overweight
hash
peoples?
browns
So-
right now. If that's what you're looking for.
A pan, please.
You want a pan of hash browns?
It's between the 5 of us.
Okay, yeah.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
I like how you said between the 5 of them, but there's only 3 there standing.
Who else is here? Neil,
around.
do you have imaginary friends that you need to talk to us about?
No, but I'm gonna bring them some food in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
That's very nice of you.
I'd like to lay out what we figured out so far.
Wait, no, hold on. I just want to clarify. Is that the full order, or do you guys want anything else? Anything else you guys want?
Being with Thaddeus and James, what did they like to eat?
Anything that's edible.
Food.
I would say we've never complained.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that they were chewing on a charred bit of wolf meat at one point in the campaign.
Yes, they were. Yeah. Then we can order food for them also. Then.
What do you want?
I think he already
the-
ordered us the.
He got you some hash browns, yeah.
Hash browns and blood sausages.
Okay,
Yeah, blood sausage. Yeah, there you go.
Trying to message me.
that works. Yeah. All right. Well, if you guys need anything else, I'll just be like right over
actually,
there.
I do. Do you guys have entertainment for the night?
Like later tonight?
Yeah.
I think we got someone coming in. Yeah.
Oh, well, if this individual does not end up showing or they get booed off stage, if you guys want a expert composer of the fine arts, then I would love to be your musical machine for tonight.
You got a name?
Of course, Alaric Norwood. Most people call me Wood, though.
Wait. You're the Norwood family?
I am.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Well, if it doesn't work
Perception check, or I guess insight. I guess on that.
out, go ahead.
19 plus 0.
Your daddy doesn't have a good reputation.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I take it you've had come-ins with my father?
Not personally, no.
No?
Nope.
What's I've been gone for at least how long? Like 3 years? 5 years? 2 years? I've been gone for about 2 years, so is there anything that he has done since my leaving that I should be known about?
Well, the owner was supposed to be getting financed for an expansion, but your dad kind of dropped the ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what type of expansion?
We're gonna franchise.
Oh, you are? Okay. Where at in the continental?
We're gonna go for Central next, but obviously that's the biggest place. That was kind of the goal, is to get the finances together for a Central expansion. I was set to be bartender there, so that would have been nice.
That would have been very nice. Would I be able to speak with your owner about what he would need for a franchise like this?
He'd need like a lot. Yeah. He'd need
Talking a lot. Lots of this could be
a
very,
lot. I mean, you'd have to get the actual number from him, but like, he's trying to, from what I understand, just take this exact design, stone walls and everything, and make another
Wow.
one.
That will be a lot. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and how much does he have set aside for this already?
I don't know his finances.
Okay.
Go talk to him.
All right. When's the owner gonna be in?
What's today? Today's Thursday. He will be here. He'll be here like 3 few hours.
3. All right. Okay. And you guys have a set list of entertainers for every night?
Not for every night. No, I know we've got one for. I think the one that's coming in tonight is going to be here for like 2 nights. I don't know about after that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'd love to talk to the owner whenever he gets in. Does he walk away? How would you guys feel about going in on a franchise with the money that we acquired from the whales?
You know that's probably gonna be at least 3,000 gold, right?
Well, going in on a franchise, not paying for the whole franchise.
Until he actually gets the money, we're not gonna see any return, though.
Obviously.
I mean,
Also, we still have to pay for room and board.
That's the thing. So if we stay here or in Central, then we would get free room and board.
Also,
For
that's
every one
not
of our
exactly
parties
money.
for the rest of our lives.
That
And
gold also wasn't necessarily ours either, though, was the problem.
was it not?
I mean,
Also, there's a lot of witnesses that know we have that gold.
Yeah. Since I've been working here, my pockets haven't really been run short, so I don't see a reason to do too much.
We also
Alright.
only had 1,000 gold.
I don't spend 20 gold on anchors with balls on them.
It would have been funny to watch you swing.
Swing my balls, I can still do that.
You just hold it above your head and start spinning around in a circle.
It doesn't stretch that far.
Isn't
but I
that
can
called
try.
was that a carousel? They have those? in
I'll be
Central?
right
I have a different word for
Carousels.
someone that would do that, but
I'm
we'll
still
go with
listening.
that one.
You guys keep going.
Anyways, I want to lay out what we found so far. Maybe zero in on our goals.
Of course, yeah. Let's do it.
So, came in looking for what the whales were doing, eh? We discovered exactly what we proposed, that they have some massive graveyard of missing persons. That's the ethanol. That all got blown to bits. We did find a ground zero, sort of, where we found, I guess how you could say an underground thingamabob.
The Grey Market.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, can't really put it lightly there, can you?
Or the Smoldering Hole now.
Found further signs pointing to that. Maybe it's not the whole Grey Market, but maybe it's part of it, right? And our biggest lead is some innkeeper with a hobble that we can't find. But we know where it is, and we know what gate he has. So, has my tea come yet?
Yes.
I'm gonna pour it in a water skin. So my plan is I'm gonna stake the place out tonight. Hopefully catch the guy.
Okay.
We could. Or we could investigate his house.
Yeah, we have James has all the paperwork. James has all the paperwork on him. On the owner. James isn't here right now, so I can't answer that. But I saw him with the paperwork, so.
We have paperwork. We still have the warrant. Our warrant got extended.
I don't think it'd be a bad idea, you know, if he did anything, you know, it's pretty often that criminal returns to the scene of the crime, you know, so perhaps.
I think after we check it out, though, that we should get some rest for a little
Yeah.
while.
That's
Maybe
How-
32
how
hours
strong
maybe
are
go
you?
up north.
tea.
Well, we're like alternative humans, so we don't even need to sleep. We don't
Yeah,
need
but we I need long rest to get my stuff back.
Oh, I was able to get my health back with hit dice.
Yeah, like we still need to be able to actually rest after the next fight and not be dead.
I would say I don't need a long rest.
We also have to
I've
wait for our
got
orders.
everything for short rest is on my shit. So
Yeah,
I'm good
I
to go.
also do.
Lucky you guys, my stuff's long rest.
Alright,
So I mean, if he
maybe,
wants to scout that place out, I can scout it with him.
maybe while we're waiting for the new lead, we stake out his house and his bar.
He's probably gonna be long gone, and our warrant will cover his house if we just want to go
Well,
there.
you better decide either he's long gone and we're too late, or we have to rest. I'm a little confused here. You want to rest or watch him?
I want to investigate his house and then rest while we wait for our orders.
Alright, well then I'll
So-
investigate the bar.
So yeah, so we'll break up in into groups like we normally do, and we'll,
Me and
No,
McGraw already
well-
investigated into the bar.
at night to catch him.
So yeah, I agree. I agree with this this aspect is that if you're in both spots, then if he goes to one of the spots, then we'll catch him. Then
I would also like to point out I don't think we're a fair fight for him. Unfortunately, not in our favor.
Not looking to fight. Not looking to be seen, really. I just want to see if we can find him.
I don't think we
And-
should split up.
chances are, if you think that he's going to the bar, then he'd probably end up going to the house also to gather his things or destroy evidence. So if he hasn't already done so, and then in which case, if he's going to the bar already to destroy evidence, he would have gone to the house to destroy the evidence. So either way,
It's
you're
probably
kind of-
gone, but we might find something he missed.
We still
So,
don't know what he
yeah.
looks like.
so. I mean, chances are he's not even there, and he's not going to be showing up. Chances are he's watching us right now, or has been having someone tail us to watch us.
You think some cripple climbed into the window of the inn and killed McGraw?
I'm not sure.
He just disappeared on us, and you can't really tell that he had a limp. He had to really look hard.
But we've confirmed it.
Confirm that he's a limp,
So I ask you,
and he or she is right-handed.
a gimp climbed up, killed him in 20 minutes, got out, no signs of forced entry, nothing.
No, there was signs of forced entry.
Was there?
Yes.
Was there?
He
I don't
shifted
think
the
we-
door frame,
The
and there were scuffs on from the boots.
Oh, okay.
He
Interesting.
came in through the window.
Okay.
I'm also thinking that this person or thing might like rooftops.
16.
I don't really feel like going anyplace high for a little bit. You know, personal reasons.
Alright, so what do you suggest we do?
Check his house. Go from there.
Can I make a perception check to see if anyone's listening in or watching us?
You see. No, give me your perception check. Give me your perception check.
16 plus nothing.
You don't see. You don't see anyone. There was like 3 other people in the room, and now you only see 2.
Interesting. How long have you been here?
About 10 minutes now, maybe 15.
Okay. And do I remember what this person looked like when we walked into the room?
You guys did
Because I
not-
looked around to see. Remember when I was like, "What does this place look like?"
Hmm.
Sort of scan the room.
I mean, like, to get a key look at the individual, probably not.
History check. Like is there some? Okay. I guess. Could I know what type of clothes he or she was wearing?
That I can give you. Give me a history
Okay.
check.
Okay.
Did my character look out the window?
17
of the smithy to look around the town?
Yeah, give me 1 minute.
History 1. So 18.
Baggy clothing, dark baggy clothing, mostly leather, except for like the cloak over him.
He looked like a thief, like half the other people here.
Cool.
For
Was
that
he
exact
sitting
reason.
with the other 2 people?
No.
No. Okay.
What is in your hair?
What?
What is in your hair?
It's not my hair. It's a sprout. It's crocheted onto my head.
Okay, I was like, is there a piece of fucking lettuce in his hair?
No, it's
girlfriend made
he's got a yeah.
Okay.
I've been giggling the whole time, man.
I'm in Among Us.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
let the other guys know that
You guys
I don't know if this means anything, but there was a guy that left left right when we got here.
Give me a perception check, James.
I did, and I got a 22.
22.
It's not staying up anymore.
I would say about an hour into after they leave, about after they left and went, you do see someone walking into a bar or a blacksmith just down the road, and they're like baggy clothing, big leather hood, and all that good stuff.
Can I go to where I can see
Can
through
I
a
walk-
window to see their mouth?
Can I walk? Oh, okay.
Nil, you're not
No.
there. This is in the blacksmith district.
Oh, this is the okay.
Can I walk up to it?
This is the-
Walk up to the bar.
No, walk up to the guy
Or
that just walked in.
Yeah, you're gonna follow him. You're gonna go out of the blacksmith you're in and follow him into the one he just went in.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, you walk up to him. He's chilling back there. Kind of talking to. He's in a blacksmith you haven't been to yet.
So I'll walk in and look at him and be like, "Bro, I love your jacket."
He kind of looks at you. Thanks. And then he just turns back.
Can I ask where you got it?
A friend made it.
A friend made it?
Yeah.
Does he do custom works or anything like that?
Nope.
Is your friend okay?
Yep.
He kind of sounded down right there.
I don't know you, and I don't care to.
Oh, but I'm such a nice guy. I mean, have you seen the pictures of my family yet?
He kind of just ignores you, turns back. Anyways, I was looking, and he just begins listing.
I
want
to get a clear just look at this guy just to see if there's anything on him. Any like slight tattoos that might be on him when he's.
You have to
moving
go
or-
around and like actually.
Yeah, I'm literally next to this guy, like sitting like this, so I can get a good view.
Okay. A few distinguishing markers. He does have a tattoo on his face. He has what looks like a spiky circle around his right eye. He has bright red hair. Clean shaven face. He looks to be about middle-aged. He's got like deep green eyes. And he appears to have a few weapons on him. He's only wearing leather armor, though. Only wearing leather armor.
Okay. Is he? When he walked in, was he walking with the limp or anything?
It was hard to see through the window you were looking through because it's a smutty, dirty blacksmith window. So, kind of hard to
I'm gonna
tell.
wait. In the shop, like look around at weapons and all that, and I'm gonna wait for him to start moving to like check for the limp.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Give me a perception check.
A 21.
21. Okay. It's almost imperceptible. Imperceivable, something like that. It's very hard to see. It's very hard to see. Very well hidden. But there is a slight, just ever so slight, sliding of the back left foot. Or the back part, or the front part of the left foot.
I'm just gonna write down everything I saw in a little book, and then head back over to the blacksmith with Thaddeus.
Okay.
So I got his full description written down, and the comment on the sliding foot matching the.
Okay. Now we'll cut back over to the other group. So can you lay out your plan for me?
Yeah, I think we should stick out the bar.
Okay. So Thorgrim's gonna stick out the bar. Alaric?
Well, when are you tonight? Like tonight? Okay.
Yeah.
And then Nil, you want to go to the house tonight as well?
No, screw that. Let's go now.
Oh, to the house now. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to split up.
Yeah, if we can be there and back by nightfall.
Okay. Yeah. I see why not. We have the warrant. We have everything we need. Do we want to get James and Thaddeus involved, or just
James was the one that looked up where the house was, I believe. So we might need him.
Okay. Yeah. Can we eat and? You just got tea, right? Yeah. Do you want to drink your tea first? Your
No, I'm not
liter
tired
of
yet.
tea?
It's for tonight.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. I guess we can. I'll wave over the waiter. Hey, we have some business to attend to. Do you mind packing up our stuff in like little to-go baggies?
Yeah. Are you guys? I figured you guys come in and eat. You guys not staying here tonight?
Yes, we're staying here tonight.
Okay. Would you like to get a room? Like, go ahead and book a room.
Yeah, we can do that. What do you have a large room that will allow for
like a party room?
A commons.
4 or 5 person room?
Yeah, we got a few of those. Yeah.
Okay. How much are those?
Will depend how long are you staying.
We'll stay. So hey, we're in town, so it's Ugly Duckling, so we can stay here for what 5 nights, right? 5 nights.
We could do. It's for the room itself. Let me go check real quick. I gotta see if we have any deals going on right now. Doesn't look like.
I don't know what he's eating, but it looks delicious, and I'm hungry.
Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes.
The GM wanted us to cry this session, but it wasn't for the reason he thought.
Man.
It doesn't look like we have any deals going on. So it's 5. You said 5 nights?
5 nights.
5 nights, 2.5 gold.
2.5 gold. Yeah, that works. You guys, just asking. Do you guys have any called? Where's the place you work for? Central.
Investigatorium.
Investigatorium. Deals or anything? I don't know if they have a deal with them or not.
No, we don't have a contract with them now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, we can always open to negotiate. Like, would your owner be willing to have a deal with Investigatoriums? Because it's a pretty big town, and from what I hear, we have a lot of people come through this town. We always have our guys stay here.
If you could, you come back and talk to him later, and then you get clearance, like, you actually get paperwork. Yeah, imagine he'd be interested.
Okay, yeah. We can go talk to I'll go talk to the outpost and try and get the paperwork settled, and I'll bring you over the paperwork later. Awesome, but 2.5 gold. Yep, we'll do 2.5 gold now.
Alaric, how much is someone's life worth?
Well, it depends on their life. Depends on who we're asking about. Because the whales was worth 1,000 gold.
How about the guard that McGraw knocked out and put in that barrel? That's probably still in there.
Are you saying this out loud? In front of
yes. Like this guy is like doing his stuff and off doing that when I say it, but.
I'm pretty sure he woke up and came to and got out of the barrel. Hopefully. Or he got burnt to a crisp in the fire.
Because the barrel that we had in the one door was the door that was to the outside.
Probably
in that room with us. I made a note of it, and I just now realized, like, I never got that guy out. We never got that guy out.
That guy's probably either burnt to a crisp, or he's escaped because he woke up. I don't see why he would still be in a barrel that he could get out of. At least, maybe he
It wasn't one of the trick barrels.
I mean, I've gotten in a barrel before. Have you gotten in a barrel before?
He's probably fine.
Yeah, he's probably fine. Yeah, I'll pay him the 2.5 gold.
All right, easy enough. So you guys are heading to the bar, all of you, or 2 of you are heading to the house?
We need to head to the house.
House.
We'll stake the bar out at night.
Okay,
but...
so you guys need to go to James first to get the whereabouts of the house. Okay.
Yes.
We do.
Okay, so you guys, about 20 minutes after you see that guy, James, the rest of your party kind of walks.
Is he still in that?
He's in the one now. He's with Thaddeus. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we're gonna go check out that house that you have all the information about.
I might have actually found the guy.
Wait, who?
He went into the place next to this, the blacksmith next to us, and I got his description. And I noticed when I was watching him walk away that he had a slight limp and his back foot slid, like what we saw at the scene.
Where did he walk to? Do you know which direction he walked?
I didn't want to be too obvious and watch where he walks. No, I'm not that dumb about my life.
Okay. Huh. Do you look like he could take us, or do you look like he was...
He's pretty broad. But he has red hair, green eyes, and a tattoo on his face.
So, from me living here, DM, do I recognize this person?
No, you've never heard of this person. You know some redheads, but like mostly older women.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Well, I mean, that's good that we found the guy and we got the description. So if we see him in a group of people, at least we can try and pursue him. And if
now that there's more of us here, we could go ask the guy next to us if they know the guy's name.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we're the Investigatorium. We'll go do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So, who's staying with
Idiots.
Thaddeus? Because they're obviously probably watching us.
Thaddeus, do you want to continue this later?
Yes, he is continuing it later.
That is.
Sorry, give me a second. Someone came in my room.
Oh, okay. Tell Brandon I said hi if it's Brandon.
That was like perfectly right on cue, though. It's just like that. Thaddeus, you working? Camera goes off.
Pilgrim or I have to go because we are the most charismatic, right? Aren't you? Yeah.
This hammer's very charismatic.
Morningstar now.
Well,
we don't know how charismatic the Morningstar is. GM, what's the charisma stat on a Morningstar? It's got to be at least like a 15, right?
One for each sport.
Maybe the intimidation stats.
I feel like intimidation's more the Morningstar's forte. Yeah.
Hey, intimidation based off what's that?
You know where you like slap something in your other hand when you're like debating how to do with the Morningstar, like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Okay, cool. All right.
Give me 1 second, though.
Okay, so all of you head out to the house.
Well, we're going to the blacksmith
first.
You're going to the blacksmith first. Sorry. You guys head over to the blacksmith. This one is not nearly as cartoonish as the last two. It's just a guy.
I'm gonna walk up to him and ask him about that customer he had when I was in there and give him the description.
Yeah, I mean...
And I'm gonna slide 2 gold over to him.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
We're running the...
I need his... If you can have it, I need his name.
His name? He didn't give me a name. He gave me a letter. He said A.
He gave you a letter?
Yeah, just A.
A?
Yep.
For the paperwork for the bar, was the guy's name on any of the paperwork for his bar?
The owner of the bar is the bar owner's last name is Dietrich and his first name is Dolph Dietrich. No A's.
So what did he have wanted done with you?
He asked for some caltrops, some ball bearings, thieves' tools, stuff like that.
Okay. Well,
Do you ever buy anything like a wire or a rope or something from you?
He did ask for a wire, but not like rope style wire, more like tiny, thin, like string almost.
Single or braided?
Could you choke a person out with this wire?
Yeah, I mean you could yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Do you sell thieves' tools?
Yeah, I make thieves' tools, yeah.
Do you mind putting an order in for me?
We got some more right here.
Okay. Yeah.
I need to buy another set too, just in case mine breaks.
A gold apiece, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, me 2 sets of thieves' tools.
Do you want to get this, James, for lying about me to the old lady?
Yeah, I do. Owe you one.
30-year-old?
I owe you one. I got it. You just getting one? Or are you getting 2?
Yep, just one.
Okay.
Did you hear about the Half Moon Inn?
Yeah, I heard about that. That was pretty wild. Also heard about the walruses, the big ones.
Yes.
Oh, the whales.
The whales, yeah, the whales. Yeah, heard about them. They also, is their house destroyed or something, right?
Oh, it was awesome, dude. It went up in an explosion.
I'll do insight on if he's leading us on for something.
Okay.
19.
He seems to be honestly just a guy. There's nothing mysterious about this fellow.
Okay, cool.
He is probably attached, but not to that.
He's a guy's guy. He's a dude's dude.
If I went outside and looked at his blacksmith place, there would probably be 3 lines going up and down with 1 or 2 lines going across. This dude is probably a fence.
He's a boy, and he has friends. He's a boyfriend.
Last question. Does that guy come in here often?
No, that's the first time I think I've seen him.
Do you know if he uses any other blacksmiths in the area?
Like I said, it's the first time I think that's the first time I've ever seen him. It kind of looks really distinct. You don't see many people with a face tattoo, so I think I'd recognize him.
True. Alright, well thanks for your time. Sorry we had to bother you for that.
Can I ask, is he because you guys are clearly investigators, is he like a criminal or something? Do I need to be watching out?
Is it the beard? Did the beard give it away?
No, it's he points to Nil. It's the way he doesn't blink.
Yeah.
That's just his normal thing.
They are.
I look at you and I blink.
No, yeah.
They're mutually.
We're looking for a guy that hurt our friend.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I guess. What's your name?
My name is James.
Okay.
Nowadays?
Are you at anywhere specific right now? That if I see him again, I'll let you know.
The Half Moon Inn.
No, we're at the fucking.
Is that where we decided to go? Yeah,
Half Moon Inn. Yeah, we decided to go to Half Moon Inn.
You guys are staying at the Ugly Duckling. What the fuck?
I know.
Hold on. I would like to point out the Half Moon Inn is blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just said that to him.
I know.
Isn't that place destroyed now?
I know, but we have to go back there and see if we can find any remains of our leftovers. So that's where we're staying right now. But we're trying to find somewhere else to stay right now.
We're camping out in that area while we investigate.
Okay. All right. Well, if I see the guy, be like, hey, there he is.
Just don't get yourself in trouble. Don't. It ain't worth your life to let us know.
Wait, this guy's dangerous?
I mean, he did just buy a wire that could choke someone, so.
He said he was gonna cut wood with it.
with a wire?
Yeah, there's a wire saw. So you never seen a wire saw?
I get one of those.
Is that
Yeah, I've got.
typically what people?
I mean, like, it's for small lumber and like fine woodwork. Yeah. Here. He
Do you
shows
have any for metal also?
So
I don't make that fine. Mine aren't that good.
So the guy comes in, asks for caltrops, ball bearings, these tools, and a wood cutting saw.
What? I mean, like, I don't ask questions.
Okay.
Do you have any bear traps?
Your job.
Huh? Say it
Do you
again.
have any bear traps?
Bear traps? The guy, not this road, but like the road just to the right that way. The horseshoe guys, they think they sell like traps and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna like slowly pull out the dagger and hold it in front of me. If you see any daggers like this, anyone carrying them, be cautious of them.
That guy had one.
Yeah.
Then be cautious of him.
Okay, so like,
Can I-
Put the dagger back.
can you like what?
Can I tap Nil on the shoulder?
What's
Can
up,
I go back to hit my metal? I'm not done.
We might be hitting some other metal.
Okay,
There might be a person inside it.
that's what I like.
Well, I mean, he was wearing leathers, and so probably. Oh, yeah.
We can change that. We can fix that.
So.
All right. Awesome. We'll start walking to the house.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. You guys. I'm assuming James goes and grabs a bear trap real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab. How many of this? I'm gonna go grab 5.
There's just a new note in Nil's book that just says blink more often.
Yeah, I'm planning on setting these bear traps in our tents, so like at the entrance. So if someone tries to sneak in our tents, the bear trap snaps them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, before I left, I would have said I would be right back to the.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
And I'll hand everybody 1 bear trap.
Fucking wire wood saw.
Take what's bear traps? Probably not gonna be too expensive. Take
2 gold.
1.5 out of your inventory.
1.5. Okay.
And everyone gets bear trap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a bear
And
trap.
I explained what to use it for.
Okay, so you guys make your way over to the Half Moon Inn. I say it's about 3-ish in the afternoon.
I mean the
now.
house. The house, not the inn.
You guys are going to the house.
Yeah, we needed to check the house
That's
and
right.
then
That's
stake
right.
out
That's
the
right.
inn.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so you guys are gonna go to the house. You go to the house of the owner. It's like not in like the super high up like fancy district. It's kind of like very middle of the road, but like well enough, you know. And you like arrive at his address and like there's no one at the door. There's no lights on. Like, yeah, you bang on the door. No one comes and answers.
Is the door unlocked?
It's locked.
Okay. Can I
That
go
sounds
around
like
back?
unlocked.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see any signs of entry?
There's another door, yeah. It's locked.
No, I mean of like.
He's checking to see if
broken
someone
doors.
has broken in.
Someone. Yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't look like anyone's broken in. No.
You're in the back, right? I'm gonna kick the front door in.
Give me an attack
Didn't
roll.
we just buy lockpicks?
Yeah, but we're investigating, so fuck it.
What? What? We don't destroy property as investigators. It's rule number 1.
Says
Property and-
having
property and purpose
exploded
personnel.
a house very recently.
I know.
Hey, he blew up his own house. We just were witness to suicide.
19.
19. Yeah, I mean, you easily kick down the door.
And I'm gonna yell investigatorio and then knock the door, kick the door in.
Is anyone stopping this guy?
I kind of like this method.
Oh god.
Yeah, Thorgrim's like,
Easier than lockpicks.
Thorgrim's like, yeah.
Does
I
anybody
get-
start trying to run away?
You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. There's no one in sight.
I didn't stir up anything, so there might not be anybody in this house.
Comedically
I'm
late.
gonna,
Let's get the door in.
as much as I don't want to, I am going to take the worst part of Valor and go in first since I also have the light. I want to smell as soon as I walk in. Specifically, has there been a fire in the fireplace lately? Like, because you know how it's got the smell in how any house that hasn't had a fire for a day or two, it smells cold. It has a different smell to it.
I'm gonna go in the house and check for traps.
It's very hard to smell when there's so much dust in the air from the door being kicked onto a very dusty floor that it's clogging your nose.
Interesting.
I'm gonna look around and check for traps.
I'm going to climb the roof.
What's that roll?
So,
honestly, I'd rather have. If I were you, I'd have Neil look for traps.
yeah. Also,
okay, yeah, I'll let Neil.
Also, any quote unquote obvious ones, or any that you would be able to see immediately if you know what you're looking for, I'll probably pop without even trying. But yeah, trap check.
Alright, while he's looking for traps, I'm gonna be looking for.
Is it a guy or is it a girl? Trap check. Oh, that's so bad.
Hey, I've actually triggered a player's trap check with that before, and it took them 5 sessions before they figured out what I was doing.
All right,
I'm gonna look for
any
where the
metal
dust.
inside?
Since there's a lot of dust, I'm gonna look for where the spots are.
All right,
cleaner.
hold up.
Investigation or perception?
Investigation.
traps.
Investigation. We're on nil.
Oh, then in that case, 26.
26. Doesn't seem like there's any traps anywhere as you slowly kind of peek through, check sconces, check under rugs and all that. This place is covered in fucking dust. No one's been here for weeks. And right as you say that, you hear some thumping on the roof.
There he is.
So
Is it sound like someone's running across the roof?
it sounds like someone's running on or walking on the roof as we cut to Alaric, who's on the roof.
And then make a perception check.
I'm glad you said that because I was about to shoot at the roof with my bow and arrow.
I was going to make a perception check to see if anyone's watching the house or watching us in particular.
Give me a perception check. Give me one.
Oh boy, natural 20.
Hard to see, but not impossible to see. About 4 districts away, well into the bar district. Probably, it almost looks like the Ugly Duckling. You see, you can't make any details out about this figure, but there's a figure doing like a half squat, like their arms like this on their knees, looking in what it looks like facing in your direction, on a rooftop.
Interesting. On the Ugly Duckling?
What looks like potentially the Ugly Duckling, yeah.
Okay. Can I make it seem like I'm not, like I notice and then not, like, I try not to make it like noticeable that I see him?
Yeah, give me a performance check.
Nice, this is something I'm good at. Not today. 17.
That's not bad.
I got 10, but yeah.
I mean, they don't move.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay.
It's a good distance away, so it's hard to make out like details.
Yeah. Facial expressions or something.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'll get down from the roof.
Okay.
So be like, oh.
Yeah. Okay. Thorgrim, what are you up to?
I want to walk into every room in the house. I'm just gonna lay out every brief description of each room.
It's a fairly nice home. Like, I'd compare it to like a small manse as opposed to either a mansion, which would be above it, or like just a regular home, which would be below it. So it's nice enough. Yeah, there's like, you come into like the entryway that leads to a hallway. There's a few doors on the left, a few doors on the right, door at the end of the hallway. As you kind of walk through the house, the doors on the left, they either lead to the kitchen or the like the dining area / living room. The door at the end of the hallway leads to like a bedroom, like a fairly nice bedroom, you can assume main bedroom. One of the doors on the right is like lavatory, so like bathroom, more or less. And actually no, it'd be more like a washroom because like outhouses are a thing. Yeah. And
Is there a study?
there is, like I said, there's like a guest bedroom also on the right side, and there's a small office. Yes.
I wanna take more time looking around in this office and the master bedroom.
Just give me an investigation check.
Alright. Try to describe it with words instead of asking for checks. But...
So did you say that there was books somewhere here?
Oh!
Yes.
I think I have a +0 to investigate.
I would like to investigate the books.
Okay.
No, that's where I was going.
Well,
Bastard.
I'll say you catch up. You'll investigate after him. Let's see what he goes with this.
19.
19's
Listen,
pretty good.
you start at that end of the books, I'll start at that end of the books.
I'll start at Z.
I'll start at Z.
So lady in the trumpet. Oh.
There's a few books like a few like fantasy novels or just like general reading, and then like on the other side of the room there's more like billing documentation, tax forms, like income listings and all that good stuff, like what you would see of a business owner's like.
Okay, you almost
paperwork.
answered my next question was gonna be
I'm grabbing the business books.
Would I gauge if this is actually a house of a business barkeep?
Yeah, no, the office very much like clearly he's trying to keep work separate from home, but like he has to bring some work home, and this is where he brings it.
Are there any names on those notaries?
It's a lot of like distributors of like alcohols, food, like
delivery address with a name.
What do you mean? Like delivery?
Like they're distributing something to him. The receiving address
has the address of the Half Moon Inn, which would be his
Does
bar.
it have the employer's name too? Like if you were sending something to the Whales, you'd say the Whales.
Yeah, it has his name. It has Dolph Diedrich on it. Yeah.
I'm assuming nothing stuck out of the distributors, just normal.
I'm just grabbing all these books and stuffing them in the bag.
I mean, like, it doesn't seem outlandish, no. You do finally come across, like, you start from, like, the basic text forms, and you start from distributors. You're just kind of looking through that, see if you find anything that picks out. And you kind of start going through his desk, and you find a recently, like, probably within a year, signed contract with the Whales.
Okay.
Do we find Along Came a Spider?
No, Along Came a Spider.
Which is probably why they're not here.
And then you gave me a 19 on your investigation. Corey, Neil, give me yours.
Oh, okay. And let's see if I can get that nat 1. I got a 19 plus 7, so 26.
That'll do it. Yeah. You find a little switch on the other side of the desk, and one of the drawers that looked like it was how do I describe this better? Kind of losing my train.
Hidden under drawer that pops down.
More or less, but it was folded into one of the actual drawers, so it was pretty cleverly hidden.
Yeah.
And you some more paperwork. So basically, it just drops down. It's like goes from like this to like this, drops down, and you can pull some paperwork. And there are profiteer markets, or there are profiteer numbers and markings from what would indicate illicit sales of body parts. Literally says heart 30 gold, liver 20 gold, like.
Oh, gray market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Now the question is, where are they going? Did he mark the addresses for the shipping for the illicit materials also?
They weren't being. You can tell that they weren't being shipped. You can tell. It doesn't say where the supplies come from. What you can tell is that he clearly ran the numbers for the ran the marketing for the gray market, or ran the paperwork for it, and he basically just kept bookkeeping on like the actual numbers. There's no like receiving names or anything like that.
Was there any connection to the whales in there?
Yeah.
Was there anything any names that started with A's?
A's. No, you don't. In that paperwork, you don't see any names that start with A. No.
Hey, no. Would you have looked for any names that started with Norwood? Any names in Norwood?
There's not names on this one. Unfortunately,
Okay.
it's just the numbers.
Okay.
You look like you're thinking about something, Thorgrim.
Absorbing.
Absorbing. Okay. Just curious if you.
Can I look
could
for
be
metal?
Can you look for
Yeah,
metal?
what did the contract say with the whales? I don't think I got
Like
that.
any good quality metal or like just pieces?
There's pieces of silver around the house. There's like decorative swords, like 1 or 2 decorative swords on the wall. But like once inspecting, you can clearly tell that they are just decorative. If you hit them hard enough, they'll just break.
No, but they're good quality. Like they look good.
They look
like good
They look
metal.
good. They look good.
Okay.
But they won't
They're just
work
not
in
hardened.
actual combat.
They're soft metal.
If I look
They're
around, can
pretty
I find
looking
a
soft
safe?
metal.
So they're pretty metal.
Pretty metal.
Okay, I take one.
They're the shiny.
Pretty metal.
It's like a, like a Civil War cavalry officer style sword. That's what it looks like.
A saber.
It's a saber.
If I look around, would I find a safe?
You'd have to give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna look around outside for a cellar or for any
9.
secret passages outside.
Okay. A 9. No safe. Yeah, you don't. You can't find no
I'm
safe.
going to pretend that this place is made by the same person that made the whales place, and I'm gonna fiddle with the frickin' sconces. Because we know how much they loved their sconce play.
You give me an investigation check. Alark, you give me an investigation check. Or
6.
6.
Would these be
Nothing.
considered in any form a trap of some sort?
I would say sure. That's what you're looking for. So, yeah.
Are there any canes?
25.
Canes.
Yes. But it's not like you go to a closet in the bedroom and you find a cane shoved way in the back.
Don't ask what it's for.
Feels like shit.
Does he have any pictures around his house?
There are a few portraits of him and his wife, yes.
I'm gonna try to match the description. I'm guessing I'm gonna notice they don't match up.
No, they are... Well, him and his wife, I mean, like, they don't look like anyone you've ever seen. No.
Did they look like
well,
this
everybody know
last time
that.
we saw them?
What did you get for
Well,
your
everybody know that they didn't.
25.
match it.
Which is,
Well,
yay.
25. There doesn't seem to be much going on in this house.
Which is okay.
Any more metal?
I'm sorry, there's only so much metal I can say besides silverware and like.
So there's a sword.
Silverware, you say?
Silverware is a good silverware.
It's like nice enough, you know. Like,
10.
Was
We
there
could
a
use some
fireplace?
silverware. I'm just saying,
Ten.
if it's made out of actual silver, it's antimicrobial.
And it's
We
silver.
might not get sick as often.
Is it silver?
some of it. Some of it's clearly
Was there-
fake too.
Was
10.
there a
Okay,
fireplace?
well then I won't.
Silver.
I won't take it.
He's cooking the books and he doesn't even have proper silverware. What a bastard.
Alright, what everyone find?
Nada.
Nothing.
Nothing. Both of you found nothing. What's all that in your hands?
Oh well, I guess I'm gonna look at Thaddeus.
Huh? I don't have anything, mans. I'm like trying to hide the sword behind my thigh.
Did anyone check if he stuffed gold coins in his mattress or under the bed yet?
No yet. I'm trying to see what we found so far. We have
does he have a fireplace?
Stolen goods.
Yeah, he has a fireplace.
Can I go look and see up the fireplace, see up the chimney, to see if there's anything?
Yeah, give me an investigation.
And then check the.
God, is the evil villain Santa Claus?
Evil villain Santa Claus.
Because I'm not okay with killing Santa.
There's a room.
Yeah, I don't find shit. Don't worry.
Okay.
Kind of fucking too.
Do I make my way into my house now?
Yes.
Okay. There was a gentleman at the Ugly Duckling looking in our direction. Very good eyesight. He was definitely watching us, and specifically me, on the roof. By the way, I went on the roof. If you heard anything.
How you know he was looking at us?
You can tell from a distance he was like trying to like peer into where we were.
Did he have a spyglass or a telescope?
Did he have a spyglass or telescope?
What'd you roll for your perception check? Like a 27?
I forget.
It was really high.
He only got
You said natural 20.
Natural
I'm pretty
20,
sure.
natural 20, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't appear like you did. You don't think you did. You think you would have saw a glint on the lens?
Didn't look like it, but he definitely was looking our way, and he definitely was on the roof of the Ugly Duckling, or at least the adjacent bar. And typically people don't go on the roofs of buildings.
It wouldn't be a good spot to watch us from, though. From so far away and the tree coverage, it would just be a bad spot to be watching.
It would
if you want to spy on a group.
He didn't know exactly where to watch, but because we all went the same direction toward the house, he obviously knew that you were watching him while you were so close, looking at all of his tattoos and stuff like that.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go outside and look in the direction he told me to.
Yeah, I'll follow and look.
There is no one on that roof.
I'm pretty sure that guy is paid professional.
Can I look around the property to using a survival check to look for tracks for anything coming through?
You're looking for where at specifically?
The whole property, looking around for tracks of anything moving through here.
He sees my tracks like trying to cover up, but it's just making it worse because of the dust.
There's no one. It doesn't seem like anyone's been here for a while.
I want to look and see what the last transaction that was listed in that ledger was.
What would the last transaction be? Looks like a
transaction and transaction date.
Last date was about 3 weeks ago, and it was a transaction from the Wales house.
And when was Thorgrim's party disbanded forcibly?
About 4 weeks ago. A little bit before that. No, hold on.
Thorgrim?
Yeah, no, it was actually like it was like 2 or 3 days before that. Like 2 or 3
Essentially, as soon as they realized that they were being investigated, they're like, "All right, cut all the loose ends, get rid of them." Hey, Thorgrim?
Yeah?
I think these people disappeared as soon as you guys showed up.
You mean these people as in who we're trying to find?
I think so. The owner of the inn.
Well, why is suspicious figures still hanging about?
Probably because he's being paid for something else as well.
Suggest we all stay together. Stay close. Not allow an easy
I would like to also point out, though,
suicide.
they didn't get rid of these. They didn't get rid of these notes.
Yeah, I find it odd also, if you have a place like this, we're looking for a man with a Kemp. In this whole house, 8-bedroom, I don't know how big it is, but pretty big house, I found one cane in the back of a closet, covered in dust.
I mean,
and everything else seemed to be in order outside of seemingly
James?
hidden notes.
I looked around and didn't find anything, but it looks like there's not been tracks or anything in here for a while.
And
That
the
cloaked figure. How did he walk?
pictures don't even add up to who we're looking for.
Well, the last time I explained it, he was with a limp, and he had the sliding motion like we saw in the ash forms.
Sliding motion, not necessarily limp, though.
It'd be more like, so I guess just the description's more like his foot is dragging a little bit.
He's the gimp from The Usual Suspects. That's who he is.
Yeah, his foot's dragging just a smidge.
Now, I would normally suggest, based off all this, that this is somehow a plant, and, you know, he never lived here in his framing. But I would find it odd that those notes would exist in a hidden compartment if it is planted evidence.
Also, they
wanna
stopped 3 weeks ago.
Correct.
It's more than likely that they got caught, and that's why your group got killed, and that's why they got rid of the owner and the wife.
Unless they also just left town.
Yeah, but if they killed the group and the whales kept doing their thing, then did they believe they were caught, or did they believe they had gotten rid of what they needed to?
Someone
I
had
also-
slipped up for your group to catch on, and that's probably the owner and the wife. That's probably why they got rid of them, because there was a loose end. And they
Thorgrim,
probably
I
put it
also
under new
noticed-
management as the guy that's following.
Now
them.
that makes sense.
Whenever we were looking, was there like a spot where a book was missing, by the way?
Now that is a question you almost didn't ask. Yeah, there's
Because
a.
we did have a 25 or a 26,
You had
something
a
like that.
you had a 26. You see an empty spot where, and it's not in the bookshelf. It's on the desk. It's a small rectangle where a book clearly was at one point, about the size of a small New Testament Bible.
Alright, so, Father Joe and Jane running in, they get paid to start keeping hush about an underground gray market. Gray market gets too much attention. They send an investigatorium. Me and my team come in. We get too close. They deal with us. They also deal with their internal leak, being Jane and Joe. And before everyone split, we showed back up. Somebody exploded. And they're now sending another message to tell us to dip. Pretty much it. So we could assume the original. We haven't even heard anybody saying they've seen the Inono in a long time.
No.
So he's dead.
Probably.
Or, yeah, chopped up in
It
little
could have
bits.
been one of those bodies down there.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way of knowing. Alright, so
Guess the only way to find out what is going on now is either dig into this guy that's been following us,
Yeah.
or Mr.
I mean,
Gimp.
we could
He
always lay
might
a
come
trap.
visit us on his own.
you know, I do have a plan. Yep, that's where I was gonna go to about being on our own. I say we continue with the stakeout, right? But we also set up a honeypot. One of us does the stakeout seemingly alone, while the rest of the party is there to cover their back. If they do their pattern, they'll try to eliminate the lone guy. We might be able to catch him.
We could use our best tank that's can take a hit
Yeah, I see
as the bait, and our
me
best
or
stealth boys to
Thaddeus.
watch.
me or Thaddeus do a poor job at doing a stakeout. Lure out our adversary. Corner him.
I want to go hit metal.
Thaddeus seems on board.
Hey, Thaddeus. You think you could make one of those cavalry neck guard things? Goes
Could
around
I-
your neck.
Could I
keeps
do
you from
that?
getting beheaded.
Yeah, you could easily make that. Yeah.
Like,
It's
Yeah.
essentially a half-assed
Wild
towards
Wild
that,
West.
almost.
Wild Wild West, the little saw thing, magnetic saw thing.
So a choke collar made of metal.
Or heavy leather.
Yeah, so we use Thaddeus as a honeypot.
I don't like this plan. I don't.
You just volunteered.
How about I'll be the honeypot?
Alright.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
You and the
Can
bear.
we just not call it bait?
What's not
James
bait?
and the bear.
Oh,
James
you
and the bear
It's enticing.
hang out, looking for because that seems reasonable. Like they're
I'm the guy that saw him mostly. He's probably gonna want to
duo.
kill me first.
Yep, he saw you earlier. You're a duo. You stake out.
Alaric, you also saw him. I saw him at one point from behind. Most of us have seen him at some point.
Yeah. And so we won't be too far behind. Either A, we see him go into the bar, get some info. B, he takes the enticing, tasty treat of James, and we get him.
kind of like a FBI stakeout with all of our minivans parked on the side of the road.
It's a double stakeout. Double layered.
Well,
They'll never
get
see
some-
us coming. How'd they catch us?
We'll get some carriages and paint them black.
We have a third team.
Not FBI.
I
Not
mean,
Investigatorium.
Wait, what if we
I've
just
also
all
gotta
watch each other's
point out-
back?
he knows where we're staying.
Yeah,
He might have left a message for us.
I'm willing to bet there's something at the Ugly Duckling.
Have we even got a room number yet? Like he knows we're staying
It's
there. But
5.
He knows we're staying out there. Yeah, I already reserved a room.
Alright, so he knows we're staying there, right? So, intercept team goes to the outpost.
I
It can
we
look
shouldn't
like
split up.
he's been so there's nothing saying that he's a bad person, right? What has he done that's negative? So he's walked away from the explosion, gimped away,
We're assuming he
ran away because
killed
he was
our
being
lead. Are
chased.
you forgetting that he
Killed
put a-
McGraw.
Did
put a
he
knife
kill
in his
McGraw
eyeball?
or did someone else kill McGraw?
This is why
There was
asked-
distinct signs that show that he was the one that killed McGraw.
I very clearly asked earlier, do you believe a gimp climbed the window and killed McGraw? And you both said,
You are very
Yes.
fast, Nate. Y'all keep going. I just wanted to compliment our moderator here. Holy cow.
you quite literally said, I was like, do we really think this happened? And you said, yes.
Sure, I did say that.
There's also
Yeah.
the very important fact
He's
that he's
committed
picking a lie.
murder.
We
An
have
eye for an
one.
eye. We might have killed one of his own with that explosion.
And we're also speculating.
I think we
he
killed a bunch of his.
2 other people. And we're also speculating he killed more investigators. So yeah, he's a bad guy.
Are you speculating that he might be a mutant as well? If he can see us and escape from us, and he's walking with a limp, it might be a mutation of some type.
Possibly.
Yeah.
He has a physical.
He might have been able to jump onto the
Large,
building.
large cloak, meaning he has wings. Have you-
Possible. We did see some avians.
And how will we confirm this?
Well, we ask him to show us what's under his cloak nicely.
Correct. And how are we gonna ask him? We need to make contact.
James made contact.
You just made contact.
He saw him.
Well, I saw him. I didn't make contact.
James, did he say anything strange when you talked to him?
Strange how?
Something that didn't make sense. Words that seemed out of place.
No.
Did he say anything that made him sound angry, like he lost someone or someone was dead?
Ooh. He sounded like he was bothered by it. My presence. And he didn't really want to talk to me.
I will point out, like, out of character, he did say something about the cloak and the person that made the cloak not taking custom orders and seemed, a little extra irritated when it came to, anything around that person.
Could just be a he doesn't want to talk to me kind of thing.
Hold on one second.
Well, I can't do anything here, so y'all want to just head back real quick?
Yeah, you want to just put that door like leaning up against there again?
We'll put our
no
we'll
one
put
lives
the
here anymore.
investigatorium tape on the door, and put the seal on.
Is tape a thing?
We need to report this as
Yeah.
You have glue and you have cloth, and you just
Paper
that's their
mache on the
closest thing to
door.
tape.
You okay there, Neil? I mean, why are you trying to put a door on a place no one stays?
Were you raised in a barn?
Yes.
Yes, he
Yeah,
was.
I think he was.
yes, he was.
Thaddeus, congratulations. You now have more dignity and grace than James. Good job.
But not more alcohol.
He's always had more dignity and grace.
Yeah, I also think that.
I was gonna say, I never.
Yeah, but we're
thought I
making
had
it
more.
official.
Okay. But I'm still
We
wondering
need
why
to
you're trying
report
to put
this.
door out.
Yeah. Okay.
Because guess what the city's going to want to do? They're going to want to take the property over and resell it and make some money.
I kind of look at the house. What's the condition of this house? With no one been staying there for.
It's dusty.
I mean, like, it's super dusty, but like, I mean, like, up until the point where it became dusty, it was well enough maintained.
The only thing that was wrong with it was dust until someone broke the door down.
Yeah, I mean, someone did break a door, so there's that.
What paperwork form is that?
Article, no.
Look, we don't have to say we broke the door. We can just say the door was broken when we got there.
Alright, so
you guys want to go back to the ugly duckling?
You guys got a plan?
Yeah, there's one. So, help me jog my memory. What did I say I need to do with the outpost?
Oh, as we're walking back, I will be keeping my perception up.
Oh, I need to go to the outpost to see if there was if we could make a deal with the ugly duckling.
Yeah. Okay, so you're keeping your perception
I'll do that.
check.
I'll do that later.
Okay. You're keeping your perception check on the way back. Just give me a perception check.
I'm gonna veer off and go to my metal.
Okay, you're gonna go work on your metal.
And finish that.
And I go with Thaddeus.
24.
Thaddeus.
I am going to leave something though on the table where the books were kept. It's just going to be a copper coin that's bent.
Okay. Okay, so who's going where? Thaddeus and Alaric are going to the smith. Is everyone else going to the inn?
Sure.
I think so.
Okay, cool.
I thought Alaric was going to the outpost and Thaddeus was going.
Not yet. No.
No, I think he's going with Thaddeus right now. Just to make sure Thaddeus isn't alone. Okay, yeah, your perception check doesn't show you really anything. It's just like you're on alert. You're confident that you're not being watched right now.
If we really wanted to screw with the guy, but it would be mean to the GM, you just start greasing the rooftops and wait.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
So you guys get back to the inn, and the other two get back to the blacksmith. As you guys get back to the blacksmith, when you guys walk in, there is a figure matching the description James gave you, showing off a sword to the blacksmith. Thaddeus, as you walk in, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Is it a trap?
It's not a trap.
I mean,
is it a reverse
trap?
For the
first one, do I have to roll the second one? Natural 2 + 1.
Or is it secretly a woman?
Okay, so you definitely fail. You immediately recognize this sword from your dreams. And you are petrified at what that could mean. You've seen this sword kill you 1,000 times over. As soon as you walk in with Thaddeus Alaric, he sees the sword, you see him see the sword, and he just stops fucking moving. You've never.
Has he ever told me?
Probably.
Told me about this?
I'm assuming he's never told you about it. Have you?
Have you?
I think I brought it up once, but I didn't say anything about the sword.
You did talk about dreams once, but I don't think you brought up the sword. No. Yeah. You see for the first time ever a fucking terrified Thaddeus.
What's going on? What's going on, Thaddeus?
I don't want to be here.
It's because of him.
I don't want to be here. Can I walk away, or am I?
You can like shakily walk away. You can like start walking out. Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to the individual with the sword. Is it the individual that was looking at me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, sir. Looks like we've been playing a little bit of sight tag.
More like cat and mouse.
Who's the cat? And
I
who's
am.
the mouse?
I'm the cat.
You're the cat and the mouse? It's confusing. Why are we playing cat and mouse right now? If you're the cat, why are we being hunted? By you. Why are you trying to kill us or trying to save us?
Neither. I
What's going on?
don't think it's worth killing you. And you see, as soon as he says, I don't think, before the word killing you comes out, everything in this room, the blacksmith and his assistants, stop moving. They freeze.
Interesting.
I don't think you're worth the effort.
Okay. What's going on right now?
It's complicated. With McGraw dead, and I'm assuming he never passed on any of his secrets to you, that means you're not a threat. But I do need to kind of cross my I's and dot my T's. Make sure that you understand that if you pursue me, or if you pursue this spider venture, you're not gonna like what happens.
Who are you?
I'll give you my name. Let's make it interesting. My name is Arlong. Arlong Franz.
I'm very confused about this. We're just investigators.
That's correct. You are just investigators. Just people.
You're implying they're not people. What are you?
Better.
Are you I've heard tales or I've seen mutants. Are you a mutant or are you a god?
No, I'm not a god. No, that's really far above my pay grade. But at the same time, I'm very far above yours.
That's clearly you just stopped a whole part of my universe. How do you even do this? That's
okay. I know you're fishing for information, and most of the time that works, but I'm not gonna give you anything more than I want to, and I don't think I want to give you anything more, but I do need you to understand, Mr. Norwood, that if you pursue me any further, I will skin your family alive. Do you understand?
yes.
Good.
How do we if the investigatorium comes down on me wanting to pursue something,
You can tell the big boss that Uncle Arlong will be seeing him soon.
Okay.
And he kind of puts the sword
What's
away.
that?
Puts the sword away.
What is that? My big friend over there is very scared of it.
Your friend.
I've never seen him scared of it before, ever.
I guess. You should ask. You should ask your boss, your living one. If he doesn't want to tell you, then I guess that's his fault. But it's not my job to inform you. Now, if you have any more questions, I'm afraid I won't be answering anymore. I'm going to leave now.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
And he.
It was great to meet your acquaintance, and I hope we never meet again.
Yeah. He sheathes his sword, flicks his hood up, and as he walks out the room and the door closes behind him, everything resumes in the room. Where's Thaddeus at this time? Where did you go from in the room?
What was I?
You
also?
No, you weren't.
No. Okay. Well, I mean, I was probably looking like through the door. I was probably outside looking through the door, looking at him. And then when he started walking toward me, I probably would have ran down the street.
Okay. Do you see him? Are you still in line of sight of him when he walks out the door?
I probably would have cut down an alley somewhere.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, you're good. Yeah. And that's where things are, I guess.
Did you? Is the blacksmith still in there?
Yeah, the blacksmith's still there.
Hey, sir. Did someone just come in and talk to you?
I don't. Oh, I gotta sit down for a second. What the fuck? And he kind of grabs.
What's the last thing you remember?
I was working on this sword over here, this axe. And he kind of like, you see all the blood drain from his body for a second, and like he like almost passes out and catches himself. Like, okay, what the hell? What happened?
There was a gentleman that walked in that had red hair. Do you remember that?
No, what? No, I ain't seen nobody with red hair.
He came with a sword.
Yeah, I ain't seen nobody with red hair.
Okay, did you see someone with a sword, though?
No. Well, I mean, I seen some customers earlier, but, like, right now, no.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna go out and try and find Thaddeus.
Okay.
I'm gonna be hiding.
Give me a stealth check, Thaddeus. Give me a perception check.
Natural 20. So
17. So that's not gonna work.
Thaddeus is hiding really fucking good for a change.
Thaddeus, where are you? Thaddeus. I'm gonna go up on the streets and like, Thaddeus, hey, he's gone. Thaddeus.
do I see the man? I'm gonna peek up from behind, probably the barrel that I'm hiding.
No,
behind.
he's gone. He's gone.
Okay.
I could just see someone coming out of their house. Shut up! You know what time
Yeah,
it is?
I probably walk out from the shadows.
Thaddeus. I just had a full-on discussion with the person that was looking at me, and we were following. This guy is no joke. This guy stopped time. He, like, literally stopped time.
That's impossible.
You know me. I don't lie.
It's
He
a
literally
check.
stopped time. I lie sometimes. Not all the time. Not on things like this.
3.
I lie
Insight
sometimes,
check
not
for
on things like
3. Insight check. Okay, I don't think he needs to roll because I don't think he roll just to see if you get a natural 1, Steve. If you get anything that's not a
19.
natural, okay,
19.
yeah, you're good. Yeah, you believe him.
Okay.
This guy, he had your sword. He told me to keep on asking asking our boss.
That's not my sword. Mm-mm.
Or he said
Not my sword.
he had a sword, but he told me to ask our boss, Big Boss, meaning the guy with the big hammer, I think.
The
So he's referring
anvil?
to that anvil. Yeah, he said Uncle Arlong is coming to see him.
Does that name?
He also gave you his last name.
Franz. Uncle Arlong Franz.
Does that jog my memory at all, or no?
You know the first investigator's last name is Franz. It's Franz.
Franz.
Interesting. That's true. Yeah. First investigator Franz. Okay.
Is he over there?
He is gone, and I don't ever want to see him again. To be honest, that's someone that I don't want to see again. They can deal with that. That's way above my pay grade. I'm a tier like 10 investigator. He's like, and then he's here after he gets to that level.
Can you get my medal and stuff from the shop? I'm not going back in there.
Yes, I can.
Okay,
I go back in and grab all
we'll
the
cut
stuff.
back over to the inn. You guys are stumbling in, not terrified of what just happened. Yeah.
Listen, I'm fully prepared to see there just be a dead, mangled body in our room when we get there. Would not surprise me at this point. It's been that kind of day.
It's been that kind of day. Yeah, there's nothing in your room. There's nothing when you guys get there.
Blank Abyss is waiting for us.
Alright, so yeah, we put James out by himself. Wait for this guy to show up, and then we go.
I don't think this pussy's ever gonna show up.
Yeah. I assume you guys like start getting some food, make sure your room's all cleaned up and all that. You guys start like preparing for your mission for the night. Yeah.
Song and dance.
Yeah. Okay. And so then you, big homie and bigger homie show up.
We beeline it for the table. The plan's off. This guy, the
It's
plan's
like my
off.
best
So
friend.
okay,
You said hello?
let me start over. So we went to the blacksmith. And Thaddeus got freaked out for some reason. And then Thaddeus, what have you told me about that when on our walk back or no?
Mm-mm.
No.
I
Okay.
don't think he's talking
Thaddeus
about
got
nothing right now.
freaked out for some reason with this guy, holding the sword, and so, you know what I mean? Like, as I usually do, I went up to him and tried to talk to him, and he literally stopped time. No one moved. Nothing.
You sure you weren't just under drugs?
I'm positive.
Hold on. No, that makes sense. That would explain how he got McGraw.
It also explains I had a weird dream. We talked about it.
I say he could have been flooding the area with.
As you say
A
weird
certain
dream,
smell.
you kind of look down in your pocket and there's that same statue that was made in your dream.
Weird.
So this guy tells me his name is Arlong Franz.
Alright, thank God.
Ring
not
a
the same
bell?
guy, so no. That's
Ring a
not
bell?
the guy in my dream.
Yeah.
Franz,
Yeah.
he's his uncle. He
You
said,
sure you weren't just under drugs and now you're kind of just.
tell Big Boss that his uncle's gonna see him soon.
Uncle Crap.
And this is the big part that we need to listen to, and we don't need to do anything else until never, because I don't want to ever see this guy again. He said to never pursue him, or he's going to do a lot of
Wouldn't that-
unsavory things.
Wouldn't all bad guys say don't pursue me?
Did he
Yes, but
justify
not. But when
what he
they're
did?
all bad and they can stop time, I'm gonna listen to them.
I'm
Sorry.
Like I said, I don't believe he
I
can stop
literally get
time.
paid shit. I'm this far on the totem pole. I'm like E1 in the
E1, baby.
investigatorium.
Oh, those
And
days.
He's like captain of the Air Force.
Well, I have a
Look,
question.
look at
Is
it this way. He killed our commander. He's not getting away with that.
Is he paying us?
He will kill us.
Or then we got a
Easily.
job to do.
To die?
He's gonna kill us good. Let's do it, dude.
Okay, I'm doing what I'm told. We got it.
Hold on, I'm kind
We aren't
of
told to do
leaning a
anything.
little bit towards
No,
the
we
live
weren't told
part.
to do anything. We were told to sit tight until our next lead comes. So I'm gonna sit tight until our next lead comes. Because I
What
don't feel like
exactly
dying.
did he tell you not to do?
Pursue him in any way.
Well, that seems pretty easy.
How do you think we
Don't
ran
pursue
into
him.
the guy 3 times today?
I
We
mean,
pursued him. We were looking for him.
No, he wanted to say hi. Why else
We're
would he
always
even
looking for
stick
him.
around?
We pursued him, and then
look, if he's as powerful as you said, he can come to us
Wait
and
a
tell us
second.
himself. If he's not,
That's
then
right.
he's not that powerful.
Did any
Interesting.
of us not see him at some point in the last 2 days?
Fair.
You didn't see him?
Nope.
How'd you not see him?
Because
Literally all of it's all.
Because he
Hold
was
on,
because
hold
when you guys were at the Half Moon Inn, he was beating down a wall.
Thorgrim.
And he was in the
Thorgrim.
house when he was on the roof. He just straight up hasn't seen him. Yeah.
Thorgrim, whenever you went to the Half Moon Inn with your party before, did you see a fairly generic-looking man?
Thorgrim,
Yeah,
oh, that's right. I forgot the timeline here. Thorgrim,
Yeah.
that's the man James described was the bartender when you were at the Half Moon Inn.
I was gonna ask for a history check, but I guess I succeeded it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, there's one fellow with a face tattoo, but he just gave out drinks.
That was him.
Wow, you're
And
afraid
that's
of a
the guy that
bartender?
can kill us all in our sleep, or
Are you afraid he's gonna make
or
a
live,
bad drink?
or at our best. If,
Yeah,
even
you
if
think
we
we
all
would've
had a
just-
long, if we all rested for 5 days, he could kill us.
He would have just
While
put
he
something
sleeps.
in my drink if he wanted to kill me.
Like I said,
So
I have not
usually it
seen
goes with,
any proof. I
he can
watched
kill us
him
in our
film,
sleep,
He didn't look that
He
scary.
can kill us while he sleeps.
Is he planning on killing us?
Not if we don't pursue him.
Then I'm not planning on pursuing him. I'm gonna
There we
sit
go.
here.
See, I'm with this
gonna
guy.
wait. We're gonna stay
this guy-
alive.
This guy has the stuff between the ears.
Well, I've
Stick
done
with-
a
stick with
pretty
him.
good job, but what if I run into him?
Well, were you looking for him?
No.
Well, then just
Well, he
just
seems like the kind to just say, "What are you doing here?" You're like, "I came for a drink," and then hopefully he doesn't
and
kill
then
you.
you leave. And then you leave. He didn't kill me, and I politely asked to leave. I didn't want to. Yeah, people like
I
that.
said,
no.
he probably could have just drugged you to have you think that.
I'm not pursuing him ever. I'm going to hit metal, and I walk away swiftly.
I would say Thaddeus probably seems more shaken up than any of you have ever seen him, so there's something that leads credence to this situation.
What's wrong with him?
He saw what I saw, and that's not good. And that's And if he's shoken up, that's more the reason to not pursue. I've never seen this guy shooken up over anything.
To be
And
fair,
even when he's going against someone that's 10 times or twice his size and twice as fast, he's still
And exploding.
let's go hit something. And he's still he gets his ass beat, but he's not scared of it. This guy is half his size and like he's just carrying a sword, and he was deathly afraid of him. He was so afraid that he hid better than I've ever seen him hide.
Wait, he hid?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
He can do that?
like, he literally hid from me, and I'm pretty good at finding people.
I don't quite.
That's
Did the
right.
guy admit to killing the commander?
I didn't ask. Wait, did I ask? Did he say that?
He said
Wait a second.
McGraw is the only one who had to die.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He did say that McGraw is the only loose end that got disposed of, and that if we don't want to be disposed, then stop following him, stop pursuing him.
I feel like
I mean, you
there's
realize
10.
if McGraw was going after him, they're gonna send us after who killed McGraw.
Are they?
Are they? Yeah,
Also,
they.
feel like-
Especially if I send this letter to Franz, then and Franz is already getting my other letter that I sent him, pertaining to the organization.
He is not gonna like his mail this week.
No, I think that he's gonna be just as upset as we are, honestly. What time is it?
It's probably getting into the evening now.
I actually need to send this out right away before anything else gets in my way. But I'm gonna make my way out to the outpost and send that letter along with trying to get paperwork for having our recruits and having the investigators and all the 3 types of I forget what type of investigators.
Crime, brutality, special.
Yeah. See if we can get all 3 of those units to stay at the Ugly Ducking to bargain out a deal.
Okay. You go and send your letter. That is where we're going to call tonight's session. Okay.
Has Karen Dubla managed to not die from paper cuts yet?
Karen Dubla. Find out next time! No.
Another dead body, goddammit!
Yeah.
Every session starts with a dead body now. That's the theme.
Thanks for watching. Like always, go fuck yourself.